You're now tuned in to the #1 podcast. I give you Nuwave Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Nuwave Shop Talk, Nuwave, Nuwave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. Nuwave, Nuwave.
Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. All these them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.
You're now tuned in to the #1 podcast.
If Follies was open, look.
No, Blue Flame, not Magic City. Blue Flame is the new spot.
What's the name on one of them strip clubs out there? Future? Yeah,
No, I know it's Future. T.I., man. T.I. got the spot out there.
And none of them niggas own them strip
Best
clubs.
rapper out of Atlanta is T.I., okay?
None of them niggas own no strip clubs.
No? I thought T.I. owned a club out there.
He do.
It ain't no strip club.
He on Compound. It's just a club, but it ain't no strip club.
Well, I can't go there because I was talking shit about him online, so.
Why can't you go? He don't remember you,
I
nigga.
remember you.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
We'll go to the Trap Museum. He don't know who you
They're
is.
gonna be like,
Nigga's a comedian now.
well, I want to meet him because I know he part of that swingers lifestyle.
now-
I want to join the swingers club.
Now you want to meet him. First you was scared to go around him. Now you want to meet
I
him.
want to hang out with him and Tiny, see what they got going on.
Y'all on the air right now?
Yep, we live.
Yeah.
We are live.
Tiny and Tia, I want to hang out with y'all.
Said Tiny and Tia.
I just wanted to get the listeners a little. I just wanted to get the listeners a little background. You feel
Yeah,
me?
whatever.
We
How
be
it is
talking
before
shit,
we
you know what
actually
I'm
get
saying?
on.
Whatever y'all got
Yeah.
going, I want to be a part of it. Swingers lifestyle,
You know what
baby.
I'm saying?
I
That's
thought
Man,
that
just-
was your lifestyle.
Hey man,
Oh,
just
shit.
just
I thought that was your lifestyle.
It is my lifestyle.
Listen. Stop being scared, man, and stick your foot in the water, man, and just take care of yourself for once, man. Just go.
You're right. I need to
Go.
go.
I'm telling you, bro. It'll be the best thing for you. After that, it'll open your eyes to so much more, man.
Yeah.
What, Atlanta
And
or just traveling?
Just traveling, period.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to Dallas in November at the beginning, and then I'm going to New Orleans at the beginning of December. So think about it.
Really?
Tickets to Dallas is
Really?
going to be under 150.
He not
round
going.
trip.
December, man. Everybody taking no
in-
trips in December.
Early
that's
December?
that's the holiday
Early
season.
December?
I want to be gone the
Holiday
holidays
season
this
In
year.
early December?
A lot of money to
I
be
keep
made
telling
in
my
holiday
girl,
season.
I don't
And
want to
during-
be here.
During Christmas, nigga, we can go to fucking Cancun or something.
Man, Christmas, you need to be saving money for these kids. We
Oh,
can't
man,
afford it. We
fuck
can't
them
afford it.
kids.
Fuck them
My
kids.
son, he want one thing. He want one pair of shoes. They cost $400. $400, $450, something like that. That's all he gonna get. I mean, you get him a couple of outfits to match. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, that's all that nigga gonna get. You know? Shit. And I told you about the savings account, nigga. I don't even trip on Christmas. That money is already saved since July.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you
You
got a
know
little
what I'm
savings
saying?
account, huh?
Yeah, man.
You don't have a savings account, Dwight?
No, I got a separate savings account.
No, I'm talking about Dwight.
Oh,
You don't have a savings
yeah.
account?
You heard me?
Yeah,
Juice?
I do have a savings account.
Shoes and
Yeah.
a pack of drawers.
Yeah.
Shoes in a pack of drawers.
Yeah.
What about some socks to go with the shoes?
Oh yeah, you know, brand new socks and drawers. He wanted it all. Hey, check this out, man. Welcome, motherfucking episode 29, Nuwave Shop Talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm the host, Dino Boy Juice. To my left, we got
Yo, it's boy Swaggy D,
Swaggy.
aka Dr. Smooth.
Dr. Smooth in the motherfucking house. To the far left, we got
Nia
SD.
Sutherland.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
Oh, he
my
wanna
other
take
left.
he
Go
wanna
ahead.
take
my other left.
Go ahead.
Nia Sutherland over here.
That's
The
right.
birthday boy wanted to talk now. I'll let you go.
I know. He feeling himself. He's in the building. And to my right, we got.
SD Pasadena Shine. It's all the same.
You know, and this is new wave shop talk. Oh yeah, nigga sound like Theo. They go to the beat. They go where the ladies at.
Oh wow, yeah, damn. Theo was
Try
the man.
again. Have the sound
He
effects
was
do it.
the
We'll
man.
edit it out.
Shit, no, here it go. So what's up, ladies? How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? What's going on tonight? Lick my lips like LL and shit.
Y'all hear everything.
Oh shit! Yeah, they heard me, motherfucker.
nigga Swaggy couldn't lick his lips.
Might start a fire around this
Saying
motherfucker.
them motherfuckers would burn.
Oh,
burn.
shit, man. What's up with y'all niggas today, man? What's going on, man?
Oh man, it's been a hell of a day, man. It just took a minute to get here. Once we got here, you know, in the mix like a blender.
I heard that, man. What's up with you, Swag? I mean, Dr. Smooth.
Dr. Smooth, man. And, you know, it's another day. Mm-hmm. I'm just blessed to wake up this morning, you know what I mean? It's a blessing to be here. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, just taking it one day at a time.
Hey, man. What's good with you, Nia?
I'm a little disappointed
Uh-oh.
because I had a full day of rest,
Uh-huh.
but when I wrote it down in my schedule, I booked everybody today and they're all next week.
So, I don't know what you mean. What you mean by that?
Instead of writing them for next Monday, I wrote them for this Monday. So.
Oh, shit. So, what happened? You had to do hair all day?
No, I didn't have to do nothing. I was sitting in my car waiting for clients to not show
Oh,
because it
shit.
wasn't their appointment day. But when I finally realized it, I went home and relaxed. I've been pretty busy on the weekend. I went to San Diego last weekend and
Right.
then Temecula this weekend.
Oh,
So.
okay. Did you go to any
Moving and
wineries?
shaking.
No, we went to an oil tasting.
Oil tasting?
Olive oil tasting.
Oh, okay.
Olive
Okay.
oil tasting.
Ain't that a bitch?
What you ate it on bread
heard
or
of that.
something, or you just was,
Yeah.
you know,
Dipping it?
dip?
No, so they actually gave us the olive oil and then they put like a vinegar with it, like
Mm-hmm.
the cider vinegar. So it was like a honey cider vinegar, a apple cider vinegar, like a jalapeno. It was so good. My mom bought a couple and she made a pasta salad today.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, my aunt came and visited from Florida.
Was
so-
it extra virgin?
Yeah, it was actually a family-owned business,
Mm-hmm.
and they like make oil all up and down California.
Oh, shit.
So
That's
Interesting.
new.
yeah,
that's some
it
new
was pretty
shit.
interesting.
I
and
know
they
nobody
tasted
ever heard of that, because I haven't. Sound like some shit you do in Italy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we
right
going,
there in
Olive
Temecula.
oil and eat olives.
Yeah, we're going olive oil tasting. Nigga, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
gonna
they'd
love
have
it.
different breads that they'd put the olive oil on, or you
Dip it
know,
on some
yeah.
homemade bread. They didn't have homemade bread for you to
No, they
drizzle it
just
over?
had the oil
And you just
and
tasted the oil.
vinegars.
Oh, shit. I
And
know
then
your...
they mixed it.
I don't want to be nasty, but I bet your shit came out real smooth.
You know what? You know what?
That shit came
I had
out.
to think about
that
it
shit
for a
came out
minute.
real
I had to,
smooth.
it kind of
Dog,
coat my
another
stomach.
pick.
It did coat my stomach.
Oh, for sure.
it would. But it was good. They taste like salad dressing.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
No doubt. Yeah, man. Shit, man. I'm good, man. I just relaxed all motherfucking day waiting for this moment to come in here and talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's about it, man. So we're going to get the rolling into the first shit, man. We're going to get back onto the PnB Rock situation. Only because his little gang out there, I don't mean to say little, but his gang out there, the PnB Gang, them niggas talking about pulling up to LA 60 deep and looking for niggas. Did you hear about that, Swag?
Shit, I saw. No, I didn't hear about that part.
Oh, okay.
I saw one video with this dude talking about telling niggas don't come to Philly. Mm-hmm. So what was this? What's this new news you're talking about?
Yeah, they talking about coming out to LA 60 deep, nigga, and doing something to gang members or whatever. I guess they think they gonna pull up over there. You know what I'm saying? Over there, what's that, by Inglewood?
Yeah.
Right? They think they gonna pull up over there, nigga. They gonna be in a rude awakening. You heard about that shit too, right?
Yeah, that's not a smart move, and especially to publicize it.
Right,
That
exactly.
wasn't
Yeah. Why talk about it?
So, nigga, y'all about to drive 25 hours, nigga, to Cali, nigga, in a caravan full of ratchets. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Oh man,
That
a
makes
whole
no
car full of
sense.
tools. Like, yeah, nigga, we coming to Cali, nigga. They supposed to be coming today.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Shit.
That is the true sign of crashing out.
Yeah, they ready
Yeah.
to crash out. Yeah, you ready to drive state to state to crash out?
That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, really, man.
really.
These niggas is, I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? That's your boy. You know what I mean? But niggas don't even know who did it right now.
No.
Yeah.
So you just gonna be coming out here shooting random niggas? You know what I'm saying? Shooting bugs on the street?
Unless they got the drop, but you know,
Yeah.
I don't think they got the drop.
Nah.
Well, I've seen a lot of shit that's saying that his girlfriend was had something to do with it. I'm seeing a lot of people saying shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's clickbait. That's
Yeah, it
clickbait.
is.
They want a nigga to click on it, and then they gonna say, "Oh, the same." They gonna say the same shit. Oh yeah, she dropped her location and all that. But I mean, you know, we already know that. You know,
It's a possibility.
what would she get out of that?
Like, come on. She said she don't never drop her location. She used to fuck with some nigga.
How's
that,
she winning?
The nigga that she used to fuck with before used to rob niggas. So you know what I mean. So I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not.
She
I'm
from
just-
out here.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. So
So look, the rumor is that she just got her Instagram back because she was always sharing her location. So the nigga took her Instagram, nigga, for like 6 to 8 months, and she just got it back.
and
took
she's
it from her.
Yeah,
She's
he
an
took
ins-
it from her.
Yeah, she's an Instagram model. So I don't trust no fucking Instagram model anyway.
Grown,
And he took it from her?
and he took it from her.
What is that supposed to mean? I don't understand. Like, help me understand what that means. He took it from her.
You put her on punishment.
I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar, and you keep dropping our location as to where we at.
I'm gonna put you.
You know
on
what I'm
punishment.
saying? I don't want these niggas to know where I'm at. And then the first day you get your shit back, you drop the location of where y'all at.
No, I'm just tripping
You know?
about he took her Instagram from her.
Yeah. But see, the night before they was out at another restaurant, and on
Shit.
his shit, he dropped the location of where they was at. You know what I mean? So
What
she just
restaurant?
They're
she
both
just
guilty.
following his lead.
What
you know what I'm
restaurant
saying?
was it?
I don't know.
It wasn't in Roscoe's in no
No,
ghetto.
it was a nice restaurant. They had on.
Yeah.
It was a black suit,
Oh,
black
yes.
tie. I mean, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
That's the type of things you post.
Yeah, but shit, if a nigga gonna run into Roscoe's, a nigga will run in there too.
That's
You know what I'm saying? That place probably didn't have security. Roscoe's supposedly has security.
That's
You know what I mean? So, but he probably didn't have no strap on him, you know? Because he was he had just got out of jail doing a gang a year, so, you know, he couldn't have no gun.
security.
Yeah, you know he
They
couldn't
didn't give
have
him a
no
whistle.
gun. Shit, you get a nigga a whistle, a flashlight, nothing. Nigga had on the shirt that said security.
At least he wasn't like Swaggy. He didn't take the gun.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That'd have been 2 dead niggas.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta show him the video of him taking
Oh,
the gun.
yeah. I thought you sent it to him.
Shit, you should have offered the nigga your waffle, nigga. Like, hey, nigga, you hungry? I got a waffle for you.
And the chain, nigga. Take this, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You can
Take
have
the
the
waffle,
chain,
the
the-
chain, and the chicken. I know niggas like chicken. You want this piece of chicken? Nigga?
You can have
You know what I'm saying?
Just
Shit.
ensure your jury. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Ensure it.
yeah,
Your little jury is only like 1%. Just ensure your jury.
yeah. And get that shit right back.
Yeah.
You know?
That's it. Get a police report, and that's it. It was a whole bunch of evidence, so
Yeah.
you would have got your shit back. Yeah,
Just would have took a minute for them to make it.
that's it.
But you would have got
You
it.
would have got it back.
But see, niggas, they feel like, you know, we talked about this already, but you know, pride kills.
Yes, it does.
You feel me? Pride kills, man.
It does.
Speaking on rappers and shit, man, you know about Lil TJ? Y'all been hearing what they've been talking about?
Yeah, I seen something about that. You know, they've been beefing for a while. I seen something them, Don Q, 6ix9ine.
Yeah. So the question is, did A Boogie and Don Q, did they drop the hit on him, on Lil TJ? You know?
They said it was a random robbery, so it's a possibility.
Okay.
If the beef was that deep, but me personally, I don't know how deep the beef was.
So, you know, I did a little bit of digging, right? And the dude, Kenyante, that nigga was in A Boogie's video. That nigga's from High Bridge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That nigga's from High Bridge. So, you know, it's a possibility they gave that nigga the chip, go crash out and go kill this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make it look like a robbery. Or they've been online talking about snatching each other jewelry. Nigga, I'm gonna strip your jewelry. I'm gonna take your chain. So the nigga probably was there just to take the chain. You know what I'm saying? And then shit went left, and niggas be wanting to fight for their chain
Yeah.
because they rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas got pride and all that, and he took 7 shots. You know what I mean? So you know he lucky he didn't die. You know most
Yeah.
niggas gonna survive 2 or 3 shots.
That nigga tried to kill him for that
Yeah.
chain.
Yeah.
What French?
Messed up. So he was just really coming for the ice, but you know, It goes left real quick in a robbery.
And they don't know who did it?
The nigga that was with A Boogie. Nigga that was with A Boogie with the hoodie. You heard
I'm not
of A
talking about
Boogie?
that. I'm talking about PnB Rock. They still don't have no
No, they don't have no clue.
No.
We don't know because it's not like the Nipsey situation where, you know, the people sold the footage of the camera to TMZ. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why we got to see that before they even caught the nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So on this one, Roscoe's didn't give up the security camera.
I'm sure they have security cameras too.
Yeah, I'm
Well, they
saying
do.
they didn't give it up, you know, to the public. You know what I mean? Just like Makita's Cookies, they didn't give up the footage. They only gave up that still picture. Like, do you know these guys? But nigga, that's a video.
Oh, so okay, so
You feel
but I'm
me?
sure they showed it to the.
Yeah, the police is going over it right now. Yeah, they're going over it right now. I was watching First 48, and boy, oh boy, them niggas got some motherfucking equipment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them niggas will zoom in on some shit. If it's in that frame, nigga, they can pull it up. Nigga, zoom on that. Oh, man. Then they going to go to the neighbors. Like, okay, this car left and went that way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get that camera. Oh, they keep
Exactly.
going that way. We going,
Yeah.
nigga, they going to follow a nigga all the way where he
That's why
went.
these dudes are dumb these
You know what I'm
days.
saying?
You can't get away with that, bro. You're not gonna get away with it.
Because at one point, you're going to take your mask off and stop somewhere. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
They will get caught. So whoever it was, you will get caught up. You can't do nothing. There's too much cameras these days. You can't walk into a public restaurant and shoot somebody, rob them, and think you're gonna get away with it. Y'all not that smart.
Yeah, it's murder. Murder, you motherfucking rope, you know?
And they're gonna throw the book at you. When them hitting you with them football numbers, your ass gonna be sitting there crying.
Them niggas gonna take a deal.
Let me tell you something funny. Whoever did this ain't gonna get that much time. And in a lot of cases, it's fucked up. But now, somebody for PnB Rock, that's gonna be, that's a national headline. So yeah, they're gonna have to put the pressure on them. Right. And what that's saying is that what they've been saying for the last year, 2 years, out of towners are not safe coming here.
Yeah,
They've been saying that for a while.
They've been saying that for 15 years.
Yeah. And shit
Niggas
is
don't
true.
believe it.
Yeah.
You know? Niggas don't believe it. And it's crazy because, shit, back in the 90s when fucking Biggie came out here, Biggie was the biggest rapper in the world at that time.
Yeah, he was.
came out here and got killed. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's been a chain event.
Yeah.
What was the
It'll
nigga
continue
name?
to happen.
Hot Dollar? Remember
Yeah.
Hot Dollar? He died at the Beverly Center. You know what I mean? At the top in the parking lot.
Yeah.
But that was some personal beef. A nigga came from Atlanta to kill that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga came from
Oh,
Atlanta.
no. That was Dollar, not Hot Dollar.
Not Hot Dollar, Dollar.
Yeah, the nigga from Atlanta.
Yeah. That nigga came out here and got
Yeah,
smoked. You
yeah,
know what I
he
mean?
did.
But, and do you know that nigga got away with it?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that nigga got away with it because them niggas had guns on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, shit, and it's on video. Them niggas was walking up behind him and pulled their strap. He turned around and gunned them down.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, man. So, we don't know what kind of time the nigga gonna get,
Yeah.
But
it's too early to tell.
We do hope he get caught. That's the first thing. Catch the motherfucker. Because, we can't be having that shit. They caught the youngsters that, killed Pop Smoke. And that nigga was 15 that popped him. Because he couldn't whoop his ass. Pop Smoke was probably whooping his ass or got the drop on him. And he's like, nah, nigga, you kind of cock diesel. You little, but you cock diesel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. What's going on around here?
Somebody's phone probably was yours. Oh.
That's Neo over there. That's Neo.
Look, everybody looking at me.
Shit.
Neo.
My ringtones are more masculine.
That kind of sound like Swaggy D's.
Neo got her phone next to the mic over there.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, she tripping. Yeah. So yeah, man, we don't know, man. With TJ, he back rapping. We talked about his song on another episode. So that shit was cool. Beat the odds. That shit go hard. He ain't really talking about the certain situation. You know what I'm saying? But he just saying, he beat it.
Yeah.
So they don't know if he paralyzed though, because he's still in the hospital. You know what I mean? But I seen him sitting up in the video and all of that. So we just wish him well. That's one of the rappers that actually made it. You know what I mean? After being shot, he a little 50 Cent around this motherfucker.
Man. 7 times.
Yeah, 7 times.
It's a God knows.
Yeah, no doubt. So y'all heard about the Sweetie Pie murders?
Man, that shit was crazy.
You heard about the sweetie
I
pie
missed
murders?
that chicken,
No,
though.
I haven't heard about it.
I missed that chicken, man. They had some cold chicken. They was out there on Lancashire.
It's not there no more?
It ain't
No,
been there
it's
for a
not
while.
there anymore.
Oh, shit. I
And
didn't
then
like their
All
macaroni
locations are
and cheese.
closed.
I didn't like their macaroni and cheese.
Because the son was running all of them. He was
Yeah.
the one. Because the mom ran, she ran the ones in St. Louis, and she ran the one in Memphis.
Right.
And he was the one who brought him out here.
Yeah, the boy that he killed, the boy that Tim killed, Andre, he wanted to run that one out here,
Yeah.
or was it a different one?
And he wanted to run. They probably was. They were feuding over it because he was the heir. Because he listened to Sweetie, that was her baby, her grandson. You know. And you know what's funny?
I think all he wanted was one. He just wanted to manage one. That was it.
Right.
You know.
I don't know how that would have been a problem.
Yeah.
But she
especially
probably had
if
him
you got
overseeing something. Whatever was going on, he was Sweetie's best interest.
I feel you. Yeah. And old boy didn't like that shit.
He didn't like that shit.
You know.
Yeah.
Like I seen a little clip of this nigga trying to punk him and punch on him and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
He's like,
'cause
they don't listen. They don't listen. Yeah, we know the little nigga sweet and all of that, but that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
You know, he had just came home from prison. She making his bread legally. He ain't got to do all this and all that. But now you want to go. He put the hit out on the little kid.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you see who he conspired with? A stripper.
Yeah, a stripper. You know what I'm saying?
That's so cliche.
Yeah.
for
It's
a nigga.
always a stripper.
It's always a stripper. Huh?
So Sweetie Pies, what's her name? What's the mama name? Anyway, the owner, she got her house broken into. This is what started the events. She got her house broken into. So Andre was out of town when it happened. You feel me? So this nigga was like, hey, you know, you need to, they texted, like, hey, come back and take this polygraph test to make sure. Soon as this nigga got back, right, to St. Louis, right, the stripper started texting him. He had dealings with the stripper before, so I guess he didn't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? And he texting back and forth with the stripper, and she like, yeah, you know, where you at? Meet me here, da-da-da-da, whatever. And nigga, they gunned him down. They had another dude gun him down. She set him up, but he was the one that was supposed to give her $10,000. I think he gave her $5,000 and was gonna give her another $5,000. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga had a life insurance policy on the nigga.
Her name
You know
was
what I'm
Robbie.
saying? Man. Yeah.
Her name was Robbie.
The stripper? The owner? Yeah, man. You don't know about this?
No.
Oh,
Hey man, this shit been going on for a while.
Yeah, he killed him a few years ago.
And then it was funny.
He
The
just
dude
got
was
found
side the
guilty.
G Unit.
Is this headline news?
Yeah, this was headline news. Yeah. He just got found guilty, convicted Friday.
Yeah,
Today's Monday. He just got convicted Friday.
that's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, so now you gotta wait for sentencing. But on another note, on that same shit, so this nigga actually was trying to get life insurance on 5 other employees
Right.
and was gonna take them on a trip
And kill them all.
and probably kill them. You know what I'm
He
saying?
was trying to cash out.
Like this nigga was like,
Damn.
he went to jail and just turned into a whole different person.
Cash out Tim.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to hang with him.
You don't want to hang with him. Cash out Tim. You don't want to hang with him. Hell no.
He gonna pay for everything, but you ain't coming back, nigga.
You are not coming back. He was gonna do him like
And I'm sorry
Bison
for laughing.
Dele.
Oh my
He
gosh.
was gonna do him like that.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
man, I seen that shit right there, man. With that nigga brother was on one, nigga.
Man, he was.
He was on one.
Then the nigga went to the bank to try to get the.
Yeah, 2 times.
Oh man, yeah. My brother gave me this money. I
2
don't know where he
times.
at. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. Bison Dele, y'all look that up. Bisondele.
AKA Brian Williams,
Yeah, played for the Chicago Bulls and
Detroit
Utah
Pistons,
Jazz. Oh, he played for a couple of teams.
Clippers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He was
He
was
made his
balling.
bones at the Clippers.
Yeah, he was balling, but that nigga had a little psychological problems.
He did. He had mental health
He,
issues.
he
Him and his
couldn't, he
brother.
couldn't stand the limelight. You know, he didn't want to be the man, but you know, he was good at basketball. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't know about Bison Dele either?
Nope.
Oh man, you remember Brian Williams played with the Bulls? They won a title with them.
Yep,
right?
they sure did.
Yeah,
Him.
he won a title.
Yeah.
He came off the bench. Bison Dele, but his name was Brian Williams back then.
Look it up, man.
You know what I'm saying? You got that's a little docu pic you need to see. Cause that shit is real good. You know what I'm saying? Speaking on trusting motherfuckers. Did y'all hear about this? Man. Ronetta Henderson. Did y'all hear about her? Did you hear about her? Nia?
No, I looked it up.
You looked it up and you saw about it?
Yeah.
What did you learn?
I didn't see anything about her friend or anything, but I just saw the family was looking for her.
Yeah, well, they found her. So what happened was, it was this girl, Ronetta, rest in peace, 27 years old, up there living in like Palmdale. Rosemont. Yeah, I think Rosemont.
I think it was Rosemont.
Yeah, she was living in Rosemont. And this is why, this is a cautionary tale. Like, if you got a home girl and that bitch be hating, excuse my French, but when you're talking about people like this, you got to call them bitches. You know what I'm saying? That your home girl is hating, and then automatically she come back and be like, hey, I need a ride somewhere. Do not go pick that bitch up. Let that bitch get another ride somewhere else, okay? By somebody else. Don't do no favors for somebody that's hating and y'all fell out with, because this is a cautionary tale about what can happen. So Ronetta Henderson, she chilling at the spot, at the house, you know what I'm saying? She just had neck surgery, you know what I mean? She had lupus, so she needed medication to take every day, right? So her homegirl called her that they fell out with. So she was like, hey, I need a ride to go move and do all of this. So she went and picked her up, right? She picked her up. When she go pick her up, it's her boyfriend, and her brother. I don't know if it's the dude's brother or her brother, but she picked them all up and they go riding somewhere. She was never found for a long time after that. So they was putting out rewards, making help find her pages on Facebook, you know what I mean, and shit like that. So they was looking for her. Nigga, this is national news. Yeah. And they was looking for her for a while. And then they found her body.
In the Mojave Desert.
Found her body in the desert, nigga, with a bullet to the head, right?
This is the girl that just had surgery?
This is the girl that just had surgery. Yeah, so what happened was they picked her up, took her somewhere, killed her, and then how they knew it was them, because they came back to her house and started stealing shit out of her house. And people had Ring cameras next to her house. So they caught them coming outside, and they left her door open and all that. So when they asked, like, why is she on this Ring camera taking her shit? They like, oh, she gave us, you know what I'm saying? She gave us her car, for one. She gave us her car and the keys to go pick some stuff up that I left at her house. But you ain't been fucking with this girl for like the last 6-8 months. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, man, it's just a cautionary tale. They in jail right now.
It's fucked up because
they got caught up.
Yeah,
they got caught up. What you got over there?
No, I was just saying. It said Jaquan Davenport, 26, Jayshawn Davenport, 18, and Antoine Unique James, 18. Were all arrested. All three are charged with first-degree murder.
Yeah.
And property of arson.
Yeah. They burnt the car. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So, in these days, you got to watch out who your fucking friends are, or ex-friends. And you got to, shit, man.
Right about that.
Man.
Damn, that's hurtful right there, to know somebody that you used to fuck with want to kill you like that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Man, hate is a motherfucker, man.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It really is, man. And you see it a lot, and it fucking sucks because all you doing is you.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga just doing him. And it's a motherfucker that want to murder you because of that. Sucks, man.
Because they can't be you.
Man, get your game together, man.
Yeah. If you get your game together, maybe we can hang together.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You spill your milk, clean it up.
Yeah, on the real. Shit, man. It's a crazy world out there, man. Watch your motherfucking self.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
God damn. Shit.
Cut it off. Cut it off, Pretty Tony.
Cut the air off?
Nah.
No, cut that hair off.
Oh.
You look ridiculous.
Oh, man.
You look ridiculous. Cut it off.
They said you look like the nigga that play on what's that one show with the niggas? Tales from the Hood.
That's it. You look ridiculous. Cut it off, buddy.
Nigga look like Show Enough.
Right.
Oh shit.
Man, you guys have no idea.
Yeah.
You want to come show the people, Tone? No, not today. You cool?
Yeah, come on. Let's
He
show
said
them how ridiculous you
He
look.
gonna make a special appearance Thursday.
Show everybody how
he gonna
ridiculous
show
you
'em.
look.
He gonna be fresh and braided by then.
Nah, he gonna have some curls.
What?
He's gonna do the natural. He's gonna let his hair breathe for a little bit.
Yeah, no more braids for you for a while.
My guy, Boney Tony, you be fly, man. Don't listen to this nigga. You know this nigga's the #1 hater in
That's what I do best.
North America.
Swaggy D the hater. That's gonna be my new name, Swaggy D the hater.
Oh shit.
If you got long hair, I'm hating on you.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That's because that nigga had the same hairstyle, nigga, for the last 19 years.
Whatever.
Longer.
I'm saying,
Longer.
Man, 25 years.
hey, I'll be
25
sure.
plus.
Call me Al B. Shore.
25 plus.
They said that nigga had the fade and he didn't get no bitches. As soon as he put that curl up in that motherfucker, he was getting all the bitches.
That's
Hey,
right.
that nigga's like Jerry Curl on Hollywood Shuffle if he don't have his moisturizer.
Oh shit.
Oh well, damn.
That is
Y'all
funny.
hating on Swaggy. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, is that what it is?
Swaggy, I love you, brother. I can never hate on you. It's not in my DNA. I don't like some shit you do or what you wear or how you do it, but you know I could never hate on you.
Yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Nah.
You ain't got no game.
Yeah.
I was
Hey,
just gonna say what
hey,
game.
hey, he ain't got no game. Women just understand the story. That's it.
Don't hate the player. Hate
It's
the
similar.
Poor baby don't know no better.
It's similar.
Oh man, shit, man. Y'all heard about the kids at OD?
Yeah, man.
Yes, that was sad.
And it was crazy too because my son, you know, he was at school the other day and they did a little sweep and he got caught in the sweep and I came to the school and it was funny, man, because they was talking about that, like, you know, it's a bunch of drug use around here and this, that, and third, and it was like, well, what do you have to do with that? It was like, nah, we just want the parents to be aware and yada, yada, yada. And it was like, you know, and then, you know, a day later, you see on the news, kids is ODing for fentanyl, 15 years old. But this goes back to maybe shit. In the fall, I mean, in the spring, the little girl was online doing coke in the bathroom in high school. Her and her friends. So, you know,
Yeah.
it's a cold world, man.
It's a cold world. 15 and 16. The 15-year-old died, and the 16-year-old, she was passed out for a couple of hours. She was the one that woke up, like, walked out the bathroom, and her dad was looking for her because, shit, nobody could find her at the school. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because the dad was like, my daughter don't do drugs. Like, nigga, yeah.
Yes,
she
she
went
does.
and bought a
Yes, she do.
Xanax bar, nigga, crushed it up, and
That's
tried to
right.
sniff it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's what
saying?
they doing.
That's drugs.
It just so happened to be laced with fentanyl,
Yeah.
and somebody died.
But you know what's crazy about that? The behavior to even want to sniff it.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Who taught you this shit?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you know,
what I'm
to
saying?
know you can, you know, crush a Zanny down and sniff it. It's like, yeah, but, you know, niggas is saying some shit in these songs these days.
Yeah, because we was just blowing trees. Like, that was our big
Yeah.
thing. Like, oh, shit, let's go over here and blow these trees and all that. Wasn't nobody like, oh, nigga, you know, you may had a couple of niggas talking about eating a shroom or something,
Right.
but you ain't never heard nobody like, hey, let's go do this coke.
some-
Hey, let's go do these Zanny bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit wasn't even a thing. And them motherfuckers been out since back then.
Yeah,
you know?
now, I've been around some motherfuckers who, you know, but me personally, that's not what I indulge in.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a thing, just not in our community.
Right.
That's what it is.
Ooh,
In these private schools, that's what they do.
yeah, because they got access. They got access to them pills, and a lot of them kids is on them because they got behavior issues, and their parents is, you know, doping them up.
It's not even behavior issues. It's just kids being kids, and the parents don't want to deal with it.
A lot of motherfuckers be having ADHD, motherfucking bipolar, schizophrenic
Not
and
all the
shit.
I
time.
know, but they bought the drugs from a little kid at the school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, now they charging this little 15, 16-year-old dude with murder. It's two of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, shit. He bought the pills from somebody else.
Watch.
You know?
Ooh.
Ooh, wee.
Watch what you find out. is that he bought them pills online in the black market.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna find out.
And you know, on the black market, they just selling anything. You know,
Yeah.
he probably bought them. No,
The
I ain't gonna
crushed
say he
pills.
brought it with Bitcoin, but
Hey,
you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a possibility,
It is, man.
especially with them because they have access in their groom like that.
Right. Like you know, it probably take 0.2 Bitcoin to buy whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy now, man. You got to watch everything your kids do, especially if they super young. You know what I mean? Once you raise your kids and you know what type of kids you got, then maybe you can relax. But until then, you got to be checking every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At 15, you still checking they shit.
These little motherfuckers
You know?
something else.
They are.
They have shit you won't even think they got.
Yeah.
Cause when I was 15, I had shit my mama thought I didn't have.
Your ass probably had pistols and all
I did
types
have
of
a
shit.
pistol.
You know what I'm saying?
I sure did. Bought my first pistol for $50 from Rio. He made me pay him in sections: 25, 15, and 10.
Man. Hey, you know, he was like, shit, as long as this nigga owe me, I'll never be broke.
Yep. Hey, but he didn't pressure me for the money. But when he needed a couple dollars, he would come see me on Friday. Hey, man, you got something for me? And my ass, every dollar I had, I made sure. My mom was like, "Why are you so broke?"
I'm paying
kept
for a
asking-
pistol.
Yeah.
Oh, and this nigga throws a
Oh,
pick
wow.
almost.
Come on, man.
Oh, shit.
Come on.
I mean, it's been ugly for some teams closing out. What the Raiders did yesterday was horrible.
On the real. We gonna get to that.
Yeah, I know.
Sports. So, Swag, man, what you feel about the kids, man? You ain't saying shit. Because, you know, you got a daughter that's about, you know,
About
13.
that age. Yeah.
You know what I'm
she's
saying?
In that, yeah, she's in that
And
age
she
range.
be hibernating. I didn't even know she was there yesterday.
Yeah, I know. She being
You know what
12,
I'm
man.
saying?
These kids, boy, they get in their room and they stay in their room all day long. They don't want to come out.
Not in my house.
Be on their
Man,
phone.
I'm
Them
gonna tell
motherfuckers be in the living room in my
I'm
house.
gonna tell you, nigga, your house, you gotta be like, what was the little nigga on Friday? No more locked doors?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga. We ain't locking no doors around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't never have to knock on no door to get into your kid, nigga.
What you do is
You don't know what's
yeah,
going on in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know? So, man,
Yeah, you're right about that.
You better change that door lock. Go get a new handle.
no lock.
No lock.
Come in this motherfucker when I want to.
Look, he ain't gonna do that. She gonna whoop his ass.
Yes,
Damn,
she
let's
is.
do another pick. This damn scrub.
She gonna whoop his ass.
On the real, but yeah, man,
Yeah.
you know we gotta watch
Ba-
our kids,
baby
especially
B.
when they be all by themselves, and you know what I'm saying. We don't know if our kids are depressed or whatever they got going. If they want to be by themselves, like nah, nigga, you gonna talk to me sometime today. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass up. Shit, let me see what your ass is in
What
here
you
doing.
doing?
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
what you
Hell
doing?
Yeah, you got to check on all of
Yeah,
that.
for
You
real.
know, shoot. So yeah, man, you know.
Better pay attention, pimping.
You gotta pay attention, man. You gotta pay a motherfucking attention. You know?
Also, they're our future, and we gotta know what's going on with them. Because if we don't, they'll act like we're not in tune with them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what I do. You don't care, and we to a degree we do have to care,
Yeah.
because our jobs as parents is to look out for them. Not only to look out for them, but to save them from themselves.
Yeah.
So
'Cause they at an impressionable age.
man,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
they do the dumbest shit,
do the dumbest shit.
and they
to
can
try
get
to
caught
fit
up
in.
easily.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Easily.
It could have the one that passed away, right? She could have been the one that always did drugs. And the other girl, she got lucky by not dying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She could have been it could have been her first time.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when a motherfucker do drugs the first time, you know what a motherfucker always tell a motherfucker? You trust me, don't you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You trust me, don't
Try
you?
this.
You know what I'm saying? Like the like my boy Omar from The Wire, Michael, what's his name? Michael
Yeah.
something. You know, he
Yeah, Michael K. Williams.
Michael K. Williams, he died fucking with fentanyl.
He sure
You know what I'm
did.
saying? He probably just thought he was gonna snort a regular line like he
Like he
usually
had been
do.
doing.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And he just happened to buy a bad batch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Took
so
his
I mean,
life.
you never know. And 2 days or the next day, it was 4 people in Hollywood, nigga. They all OD'd.
The comedian, right?
The comedians, 4
Right.
comedians, they was getting
Oh, yeah,
high.
yeah, yeah.
And the white lady was the only one that stayed alive. You know what I'm saying? She was the only one that stayed alive. You know what I'm saying?
It's from fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
Yeah,
nigga.
is that a liquid or is it a pill? Is
It's
it
a
pill form?
powder.
It's a powder.
It's powder.
It's used for cancer patients for extreme pain. It's
Didn't Michael
50
Jackson die off of fentanyl?
Yep, 50 times more
Damn.
powerful than heroin.
It's really supposed to be like
wow.
a sleep agent.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to help you sleep.
And
You know, they
how
give it
they're-
to you in a dosage. Like, okay.
and you know what's crazy? Not to cut you off. How they're administering it now is like a patch. That's how strong it is. You can put it on you.
Yeah. Because the
And
teacher,
make you sleep, go to sleep.
that's what it was supposed to be for. But now over in China and what's the other country? It's China and one of those other Asian countries. They cooking they dope with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where they make all the E-pills. That's where they make, the Xanax bars. We talking about fake shit, not real
Yeah.
shit.
Pressed
we
pills.
talking about the fake shit. They press it.
The generic stuff.
The
Yeah, it's called
generic
pressed
stuff.
pills.
And they put it in there, man, and these niggas is dying. You know?
wow.
Because they can probably put nothing that's really in the pill in there and then just put a little fentanyl over it and you're going to get the same effect.
Right.
But these niggas ain't real chemists. You know what I'm saying?
And
Niggas
they probably
ain't real chemists.
they probably have access to more fentanyl than anything. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah, and now they got rappers talking about, they buy fentanyl and all this. So niggas be
Listen,
thinking
you
it's cool.
dumb motherfuckers.
You know?
That shit. Come on now. I mean, if you can't do it with some weed and some liquor,
Yeah.
I mean, come on now. I know some people are inflicted and they got issues and whatever not, but come on now. Love yourself, man.
Yeah. And some people got addictive personalities.
Yeah.
And they
Right
just
about
want the
that.
drug, and they just like, oh, this nigga got it over here for $3 a pill.
Right.
That nigga over there, he want $8 a pill. Yeah, the nigga want the $8 because he got the real shit. This nigga with the $3, he about to serve you out some fentanyl.
Yeah.
You know?
And you cut them up and set, man.
Yeah.
A motherfucker who knows anything about pressed pills, they're going to tell you that you're supposed to take them in doses. You cut them in 4s, and you take them because you never know what's in them.
Yeah. And or which part of the pill is gonna be the strongest?
Yeah.
You know. What's the boy
You're right
name?
about that.
Yeah. What's his name? Mac Miller, right?
Yeah.
So Mac Miller died off of fentanyl
He
too.
sure did.
And they caught his dude, and he took a deal for 18 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
told
18 years,
everything.
nigga. Yeah, he told everything, but he still got 18 years. You know what I'm saying? So, them pills is no motherfucking joke. You know what
And
I'm
Hesh
saying?
died from fentanyl too.
Say it again?
And hash.
And Hesh,
Oh, shit.
when she got into that accident,
She was off for the fentanyl?
yeah, she was on
So
fentanyl.
she was dozing. Did she die off? She died in the hospital though, right?
In the hospital,
So
That
she-
makes sense
she
why she
OD'd.
that makes sense why she jumped out that cover like that.
like
man.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, you saw that. I was like,
Yeah,
what
we
is
talked
she
about
doing?
that.
Now that makes sense.
Yeah, she jumped up like nigga. A nigga was in the casket. Nigga,
that was the adrenaline.
She did like a zombie. popping
Hey,
up.
that was the adrenaline off the bad
Fentanyl.
batch. Yeah.
Yeah,
on the real.
yeah, she was tripping.
Shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy. Shit, man.
What about Juice's World? How did he die?
that nigga swallowed a gang of pills?
Yeah.
That nigga was gonna die regardless.
Yeah, lean in the system,
Shit.
bunch of lean in his system, swallow some pills.
In the airport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he thought he already had a drug case, and this was the second one.
And they had a gang of weed on them. You know what I'm saying? They smoking weed on a private plane. And the fucking, the driver, this nigga called in on him. Like, yeah, these niggas smoking weed and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? He had pounds of weed on him when he got back. You know? Because these niggas, they don't stop. We was talking about that. When the rappers, they still want to be in the trenches selling weed. He had a gang of pounds on him. You know what I'm saying? But he was just worried about them pills.
Yeah.
You know? Said he swallowed like 20 or 30 pills. Like, nigga, how did you think that was safe? You know?
You
Killed
couldn't have
yourself
thought-
right
you
in
couldn't
yeah.
have thought that.
Couldn't have. You can't even take 30, 40 aspirin, nigga, and make it, nigga.
Right.
You want to swallow these fucking Xanax and all that? You give a fuck how high you think your tolerance is? You gonna die. You know what I'm saying?
I said that on the James Brown song. You gon' die.
Man. On the
You gonna
real.
die, nigga.
Hey, so do y'all think that Scottie Pippen Ex-wife is dating Michael Jordan's son.
It's a possibility, nigga. She's a sack chaser.
Man, she is.
She's
bro.
a sack chaser, and you know what's funny? That little nigga got some paper right now.
On
So
the real, because shit, Jordan got him working for him.
yeah,
Marcus Jordan.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Jeffrey? That was the basketball player. What happened to him?
He went to Illinois, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably working for his daddy too.
Yes, he did.
You know
he did.
Because I know
Yeah.
Marcus is the one that's designing shoes now.
Right.
You know,
He's the head of Jordan brand.
He designing them whack ass Jordans. Not the Jordans. I'm talking about Team Jordans.
Yeah.
You know, the ones our Hispanic friends wear. You know,
Team Jordans.
on the real.
Team Jordan. Team Swaggy.
Yeah, that's like
You want some Swaggy D's?
Swaggy D boy
Swaggy
had on some
Ds.
6 rings the other day.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me some Swaggy D's. Get me my own shoes. Gonna be called Swaggy D's.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Just how you flip them. Now we done got bougie. 10, 20 years ago, fuck it. 25 years ago, we would have wore them 6 rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with them 6 rings.
To each his own, huh?
Hey, because I see the black and lime green. I was like, you know what? These ain't half bad.
Yeah.
Then I put them on. It was like, yeah,
yeah, them
they
steppers.
half bad.
Steppers. That nigga had on some full-fledged army boots.
Man,
Not the army boots.
He had on some full-fledged army
shit,
boots.
with shorts on.
Left. Look, he looked like he was from Brooklyn.
Oh, for real. Yeah, I thought the nigga had on a pair of white Timbs.
Brooklyn by way of Oklahoma.
Oh, shit. God damn it. Yeah, man. So that's crazy as fuck, man. So,
Yes, sir.
what's up, Swaggy? You being quiet, man. What's on your mind?
Oh man, shit.
We know why.
We're letting y'all do y'all thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't let us
We'll
do
do
our
our
thing,
thing.
man. You
Shit,
jump
Y'all do y'all
in.
thing.
You jump in. You jump out the window, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You done got talked to?
I'm ready to talk about some rappers. I want to talk about some rappers today.
Let's talk about some
Okay,
rappers.
let's talk
speak
about
on it.
Let's get
Speak
on
on
this
it.
music because some of this music nowadays I'm just fed up with it. Every time I listen to the radio, I get mad.
Well, stop listening to the radio.
Yeah.
Still listen to the radio?
Hey, listen
Yeah,
to
when
your
I- when
CD
I-
changer.
I mean, sometimes I flip the radio on when I'm in the car. You know what I
Not
mean?
sometimes,
But
all
most
the
of the time I hit the Bluetooth. But when I turn the radio on, man, some of this shit that I'm hearing and this music, what gets me mad is these motherfuckers. Every song they keep playing is motherfuckers that fucking what do I want to say? They fucking sampling, man. Cut this sampling shit out, man. This shit's is getting on my nerves, bruh. Every hit song on the radio, YG and sampled Mary J. Blige,
Right.
and then you know what I mean, so Saweetie sampling, and then you know what I mean, Megan Thee Stallion. They all got sample songs that made them a hit, and y'all paying these motherfuckers off this bullshit. Cut it out,
Because
That's the point.
where's the
paying the
originality at?
They
Where-
paying the nigga they sampled
like
it
cut
off
it
of.
out,
That's
man.
the point.
you know why?
That shit's not original to me.
want
I don't
tell
want to hear it.
You want me to tell you something about that? The beauty of music. Most hits are derived from another hit.
And
It's always been that way.
come on, man. That's
It's always
bullshit,
been that
man.
way. People will take a song that's relevant and put their twist to it. You're just not smart enough to recognize it.
No, it's,
Are
it's
some of the
it's
consumers.
dumb, and they shouldn't be playing that shit, and they shouldn't be getting paid for it, as far as I'm concerned.
You know,
Be original.
You know the people that
I respect the people that are original. Come
that
up
made
with your
the
own beat.
original music. Them niggas is getting paid off of that too.
Yeah,
They gotta break that
yeah,
shit.
Be original,
break
man.
that shit down.
Swaggy, who's
I
an
heard-
original
I
artist
was
you
listening to the
know?
radio. I heard 5 songs back to back. I heard like 5 songs on the radio back to back that was sample. I'm like, God damn! Like, come on, man.
Let me ask you a
Y'all
question.
killing me right now.
Give me a name of an original artist.
Give you a name of original artist.
Yeah, artist that
Shit.
doesn't use
90% of them are original.
No.
It's only the 10% that's sampling. These
That's on the
motherfuckers
radio.
coming up.
the ones that superstars. You saying?
Well, we know Diddy is the king of sampling. That motherfucker. That's all he do is sample shit.
They should name it
and make-
original.
and make hits off of it. But these new upcoming artists, like, come on, y'all killing me. You know what I mean? Sweetie, Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat,
This nigga's
like
retarded.
killing me. What's the white boy name? what's his name?
Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow. He's sampling shit.
First class.
G-Eazy sampling Return of the Mac. Like, come on, man. That shit, and y'all playing that shit on the radio.
I ain't
Cut
gonna
it
lie
out.
to you.
That shit is
G-Eazy
trash.
Flip that shit.
That shit is garbage. He's a garbage rapper, and that's a garbage song. Don't play that shit on the radio. Don't even play it at all. It's whack.
What would you suggest?
You know what I mean? Come up, be original. Come up with your own tracks. Get in the studio. Pay somebody for a nice track to come up with your shit. You don't have to go in the studio and sample some shit. Stop it.
You know what's funny about that? We couldn't even get you to the studio on the track. We had to sample you.
Shit.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's because I wasn't in the studio. But if you get me in the studio, I bet you I'll come up with an original song, and that should be a hit. And I ain't got to sample nobody's beat or have somebody else come on there. I'll come up with some shit because I got a creative mind. These motherfuckers ain't creative.
Hey, would it be Punta or hip hop?
He won't.
Punta or hip hop?
He won't.
You might have a little reggae beat to it, but it's gonna be original.
Yeah, do a reggae beat.
You know what I mean?
Do a reggae beat.
You know what I'm saying?
I just think these niggas that's doing the new music nowadays, any days, you can go back to anything, even Biggie. You know what I'm saying? His first hit, Juicy, that was a sample because he was fucking with Diddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what I think is, when a nigga, we call it going viral, when a nigga want to go viral and have his shit playing everywhere, you got to use some shit that people are used to. Because nowadays, it don't really matter what the nigga is saying. You can listen to what he's saying later because now you can relate to the music that's already playing. So you like, damn, okay, they flipped that track. Okay, that shit is hard. Now you bobbing your head. Now maybe the second or third time you start listening to what they saying, like, oh, he's saying some smooth shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So people they trying to make money. This is a business. They trying to make money. So I don't feel like we can blame the rappers, even though the rappers pick the track. The rappers pick the track according to what's gonna sell. They not gonna pick a dope ass hip hop beat that they like, oh, this shit is hard, and then they put it out. Because you go listen to a nigga album, they only got like 2 sampled songs on there. You know what I'm saying? They whole album ain't samples, but they singles are, because they want to sell the whole album.
They have to have those songs.
You know what I'm saying? They trying to make the money by selling the album.
Because that one song is gonna make the whole album. That's gonna make people go listen to the album.
Not really.
That's why they got to sample that one.
You have people who only listen to a certain genre of music, who only like shit a certain way. And so you have to cater to those people. And if that one song makes you gravitate towards the whole album, then so be it. You gotta do certain things creatively. You have to.
That's not creatively. There's nothing creative about that. It's not original and it's not creative.
It's creative because you put
creative
your own
is
spin on it.
when you come up with your own shit and your own beat, your own track.
What's your favorite rap song?
What's my favorite rap song?
What's your favorite rap song?
Oh shit!
A sample.
My favorite rap song.
That was gonna be my point. That was gonna be my point. That was gonna be my exact point. It's a sample. Whatever your favorite rap song is, it's a sample.
It's probably sampled from somewhere else. What is it then?
All Eyes on Me he didn't sample not one beat on there.
Yes, he did.
And that's one of the greatest albums that was
What's
ever
your
made.
phone number?
Because every song is on there.
777-93-11.
He sampled a lot of shit on there.
He sampled a lot of shit on there.
No, he didn't.
You just didn't. Oh my God.
He may sample maybe one song on there.
No, all them beats were samples.
No, it was not.
All of them.
Because Dr. Dre did those beats, and Dr. Dre don't really sample like that. He come up with his own shit.
Dr. Dre don't
You know how smart Dre is.
He used to be a DJ.
He won't. You're right. He won't sample you. What he'll do is replay your shit. He'll have somebody come in and replay your shit.
Yeah, that's all he does.
Man, you be quiet over there. We don't want to hear you. You just do something with that nappy head of yours.
We don't even know if Dre even making beats no more, nigga. I don't even know if Dre making beats, nigga.
His name still holds weight.
Yeah, he got another nigga making the beat, come in there, throw a little mix on it, and be like, nigga, this my beat, nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Beats by Dre.
Yeah. You know, that's how, big time producers, they do it. They got a team of producers.
Yes, they do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I blame the motherfuckers that's letting you sample their shit too. Because if that was me and I got a hit, you ain't sampling my shit. No, nigga, I'm gonna tell you to come up with your own shit, nigga. Be original.
So let me tell you
I don't care
this.
what you paying me for my shit.
So let's say
you lying.
So let me tell you this. So let's say an artist wants to use your song. You haven't been making no money off the song in 10 years, and they come and offer you, let's say $20,000, $30,000. you gonna take that money.
And 10 points on it.
Yeah, you gonna take that money.
You know, they offering you 10 points on the package.
Yeah, yeah, and that's just the bare minimum.
Yeah.
You gonna take that money because that's what you're in it for.
Why would I take that money when I'm already balling already?
All right, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna give you an example.
How do you
give you
keep
an
the wealth?
example. My favorite artist, right? Jay-Z, right? One of his most iconic songs, nigga, is this one. It's a hard not life for us. It's a hard not life for us.
Where'd that come
Remember that
from?
shit that came from Annie?
That part right there.
Right?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
you know, he had to
he's
pay.
a sampler too.
He had to pay two people, right? The girl who sang the shit, right? And the nigga who wrote it, right? So the girl who sung the shit, she wanted the $100,000 up front. The nigga who wrote it said, "Nah, man, give me 10% of the music." You know that nigga made like $700,000
Yeah.
every year off of that one song. Made like $5 million off of that one song.
I don't believe that.
Nigga, you can look that up.
Man, that's good business.
That's
See,
what I'm telling you. Like
But
these.
that song wasn't even that great. So
What do you mean?
Are you serious?
It's a hard knock
You
life
just be
for
saying
us.
some wild shit.
That song was it on the top? Was it on the Billboard top?
Yes!
That nigga, it was
was.
in the top 10.
On the
was.
Billboard chart.
Yes.
Everybody was
Billboards.
playing that for years.
Nigga, it's a hard not life.
Right
for
now, if you
us.
played it,
it's
people
a hard
would-
not life for
The beat.
us.
Yeah,
Like,
it's catchy. Yeah, it's catchy, but
They're using it on commercials.
Man,
Yeah, they did.
they still getting paid off of
Come
that
on,
song.
man.
And they
Stop
play it in
playing.
the movies.
Listen,
Man.
listen.
That's-
One thing about Shop Talk, we could talk wild and whatnot, but I'm telling you, man, when it comes to this music,
of course you
'cause
guys
got
gonna
music
defend it because y'all make music. And I'm sure.
We
I'm
not
sure,
defending
I'm
it.
not
We
defending
just
this.
giving you
These
the
are
facts.
facts.
I'm
I
sure
don't even
y'all.
make
I'm
it
sure y'all
music.
got a bunch of shit
I don't
sampled
even
on y'all
make
albums
music, and I'm
too.
telling you this.
No.
Y'all got a lot of shit sampled on
No,
y'all
'cause
album
I
too.
got a
we
couple.
ain't gonna lie.
This
I-
time around, I do. I sampled 2 times.
I can't
There
afford
you
to.
go.
I can't afford
So
to pay
of
for
course
a
you're gonna
sample.
defend the shit.
I can't afford to pay for
Well,
a sample.
I'm gonna tell you, out of
You
all
know?
my records, yeah, I've sampled before. I sure have. Yes, I have. And I'm gonna tell you, at the time when we were really sampling heavy, that's what was going on,
Yeah.
and that's what was required. So you know, them songs you was listening to by T.I., Rubber Band Man, and all them songs you bounced to, them was samples, Playboy.
No, those is all original. That trap music.
He had a doing my job.
That one- he only-
doing my job was a
The
sample.
one
24s is a sample.
No, the
you
one,
just can't
one song
hear
he
it.
sampled was with the Jay-Z. What's the song with Jay-Z that he sampled?
That's the only. That's
He
not,
sampled
he
Doing
sampled
My
the
Job.
Voice. He sampled the voice. That's all
Exactly,
you talking about.
But
is the
that's not.
voice.
But that's not.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
not trap music. You talking about bring them out, bring them out.
Exactly. That's the only sample
that's not-
song he got.
That's not trap music. That wasn't on trap music.
Okay, that wasn't on trap.
Trap
that
music
wasn't
was
on the album.
24s. Doing My Job, Rubber Band Man. Them was all samples.
Was it? I
Yes.
don't know. I got to do the
Because you're not listening with that kind of ear.
I'm about to fuck his head up with this one right here. So, do you know that hip hop, right? You know how it started, right?
I know how it started.
How?
A lot of niggas back. It started back when Ron DMC. Them niggas was doing
Nah,
samples.
but
nigga.
way before that.
Nigga, that's like 10 years
because
down the line.
it started in
Like
New York.
5 or 6 years
It
down
started
the
in
line.
New York. They was the
Yeah.
first one to do it.
But they started by just rapping over
Break beats.
instrumentals
Yep.
and break beats, just replaying it. So the first nigga that made the song was Sugar Hill Gang, right? Was it Sugar Hill?
They weren't the first to make a song, but they were the first to get popular.
They was first to get popular.
Yeah.
So them niggas, it was a sample. So from then on, when a nigga go make a beat, nigga, that's why every old school show you see about some rap shit, nigga, what do they have in their studio? A gang of records.
Yeah.
Nigga, and they going through each record,
Yeah,
nigga,
still.
like, let me listen to this. What
Still.
sample? Oh, we gonna use this. That's how hip hop was born, off
Yeah.
of samples, nigga. It was born off of samples.
Yeah, you probably right.
Until niggas start making beat packs and all of that type of shit where you can just buy this type of kick drum. You can buy this, and then niggas start being like, oh, okay, let me play this. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Niggas start learning how to play the piano and doing shit like that. So the hip hop culture was already originated off of fucking samples. That's how it started, off of samples.
Yeah, I seen
So
Crush,
that
I
shit-
seen Crush Groove.
But I'm just
I like
okay.
that movie.
But-
They was yeah. You see, they showed it to you on there.
Basketball, nigga, is the same way. The players just change and the game evolving. So now you will hear a sample from your favorite artist that you would be like, nigga, he ain't sampled that, nigga. That's because they got the sample and played it in reverse. They got the sample and only played 2 seconds of it. You know what I'm saying? You won't never hear the sample.
You got some.
But
when
when you go down the credits, you'll see this nigga sample Rick James.
Yeah.
You'll see the nigga sample fucking the Whispers.
Yeah.
You'll see these niggas sample all of this shit. But you will never know because the producer is
he
so cold.
flipped it.
You know what I'm saying? The producer is so cold.
He flipped
so,
it.
you know, you just gotta know, man, like hip hop was built off of that shit, and it's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Only thing changed is the players, and the producers is flipping the sample.
It's just getting better with technology.
Better. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you this too, not just to piggyback off what you're saying, and you are 110% right, 110% right. But the beauty of it is this: these niggas, whatever it is that they doing, like DJ Quick said it. This is when I realized in music, when he made
Black Pussy.
No. When he made fucking Quick, We're Not Gangsters. Some believe in love and some believe in friends. I understood science because music, all it is science. It's taking something that's already there and bringing it and making sense to it. Yeah. And it showed me that samples are the way. You can have an original beat and people won't listen to you. But if it has something familiar behind it, people are more prone to listen to it because that familiar sound resonates them with something from either back in the day or their dad used to listen to or something. Right. Yeah. So, you know,
that's why they play all this shit on the radio.
Exactly. So the whole sense of the matter is, nigga, would you rather get paid pennies off of originality, or would you rather get paid millions and break another nigga off for making some shit that everybody is gonna love? You get what I'm saying? I mean, it's a nigga that taught you how to cut hair, right? Once you learn how to cut hair, the style that nigga taught you, you're gonna take it and make it your own. Correct?
That's correct.
All right.
That's correct.
Same shit.
Same shit as a sample.
Same
you
shit.
using the sample out of this other nigga. It is, bro.
It's not comparison. You can't compare that.
It's comparable.
Everything in life is is comparable. Everything in life, no matter what. You can talk about the Air Force Ones you got on, and you can look at fucking the Ralph Lavers, or you can look at the first Nikes, and they just made the sole thicker. You know what I'm saying? It's a remix on some other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They took two shoes and put them together.
Man, you just got to think about it, bro. They got Patrick Ewing's out right now, nigga. Ewing has his own company. He's selling his own shoes. You can go look on Ewing.com, nigga, and he got a pair of shoes that look like the Jordan 8s. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The patent leathers.
They got the strap over the top.
Oh yeah. The X,
you know
like
what I'm saying?
but that was a knock from the Air Raids back in the day, because when those came out, that was the hot shoe.
Yeah.
Right, but you saying that, but whenever I go get it, if you got a shoe and I go get the same shoe, you don't like when I go get that, right? Exactly.
Fuck no.
Exactly.
You know what?
You don't want me to wear the same shirt you wearing.
But we're not talking about that.
You could have got a different color though, nigga.
Yeah. So no.
This nigga want to get the same fucking color.
He's trying to compare that.
Damn near the same size.
That right there is not comparable. Because
you doing the same shit. It's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah. So that's like me.
About comparison
that's like me. That's like me. That's like me coming to you, and just the same way you cut hair, I'm watching you, and I'm just cutting hair the same way. We both giving, you know, you got to tell me, man, my line crooked, or you tighten up, or man, I'm fresh today. You must be in your bag today. After a while, you're gonna be saying, this nigga, he just like me. Mm-hmm. It's gonna rub you wrong, and I see it all the time with you. It be people around that, you know, they come around and they try to steal your aura and your light, and then you be like, man, that nigga trying to be me.
No, I don't.
You trying to tell me it's some little swaggy D's running around this bitch?
Please, Lord, save us.
Little Kevin Hart, little Brian.
Hey, I mean he ain't fathering them. But you know,
he's showing them the way.
He shot the shot.
Yeah, I don't mind showing these little youngsters coming up how to cut hair. You know what I mean? They need a few pointers or something.
Just like somebody
taught
you.
At the end of the day, they got to be original. Come on with your own shit.
Like
You
I
don't
told
have,
nigga.
you don't have to do it the same way I do it. You can do it your own. You know what I mean? Come up with your own style.
But the hip hop origin, nigga, is built off of a certain foundation. And for niggas to keep striving, they gonna keep having to go back to that foundation.
Okay, I understand that's where it started, but you don't have to keep doing it. It's getting too much. It's getting out of hand. That's what I'm saying.
Very seldom.
It's getting way out of hand.
Very seldom.
When I listen to fives, I'm listening to radio and I hear 5 songs back to back. That's pure sample. Now that is just whack to me. They played it. I mean, they played it 5 songs back to back. It was Jack Harlow. It was Saweetie. It was Megan Thee Stallion. Now it's G-Eazy. And I heard all they played them all back to back. And I know all the artists who did it.
Was it 4 or 5?
It was like 4 songs back to back. And I'm like, damn, none of these songs original. Nobody went in the studio and said, you know what? Let me come up with a nice beat. You know what I mean?
Lied to me.
Or go out and pay somebody. Y'all got all this money. Pay somebody to come up with you a nice beat. Stop fucking sampling shit.
Can I ask you a question?
You too, YG. Come up, be original, man. Now you using Mary J song, trying to man, get out of here with that whack rhyme, man.
Would you listen to it if it was original? You have people around you who
I appreciate it if it's more original.
You have people around you who make original music. And
I want to hear Mary J singing. I'm going to go listen to Mary J album. I don't want to hear you
He don't want to hear that shit.
Rapping off of Mary J's beat. You know what I mean?
Look,
cut it out, man.
Look, nigga, the bottom line is this.
Go pay some girl to fucking sing a hook for you if you want to really do it.
The bottom line is this, nigga. If it's some original music, right? And that shit can be hard as fuck.
Shit.
You will hear that shit on the album, but it's not going to be the single because the masses is not going to want to listen to it. When you turn the radio on, you want to hear feel-good music, shit that sound good, you could ride to, get to your destination. That's all the radio is for you to have a smooth transition from one spot to another spot. It's not for you to sit at the house and be deep thoughting about some shit like this nigga made an original track. Oh, I'm going crazy. No, nigga, it's for you to get to one spot to another spot, nigga, just free, listening to some shit that's gonna make your head bob. So when you thinking about, oh, it's not original music and you hating on it, it's not you really hating. It's just you don't understand the money aspect of it. They in this shit. It's an industry, bro. They in it for the money.
I know it's the
You
money.
get
That's
the
the
more
problem. They getting paid for this bullshit. They getting paid for repetition of using somebody else's shit, mocking my style. You're getting paid for basically mocking me of what I've done.
Do you have Apple Music?
No, I do not.
Okay, so if you had Apple Music, right? Do you have Spotify?
No, I do not.
Okay, so you don't have anything except
just use
YouTube.
Tubes.
Anything?
I got Pandora.
Oh, you
Okay.
can.
Okay, that's where I
So
listen to music at.
even on Pandora, you will get to hear niggas' albums cuts, right? But as soon as that nigga play an original song and he got his hardest beats, his hardest rap that he done ever wrote that year, nigga, you gonna fast forward that shit. Why? Because you don't feel it. You don't feel that oh, this shit sounds familiar. So niggas on the radio, if I go give them some shit that I done nigga poured my heart out on this track and it's some original shit, and they be like, oh nigga, your verse is hard, nigga, but that beat is nothing. It's
Right.
bullshit. So I'm telling you, man, it's all about money. No matter what industry you in, you out for the most money.
Yeah.
If you make $10 million off of a single and you got to pay the nigga that made the track $4 million, you done made $6 million. Now that same song, if you would have had that to an original beat and you only made $1 million and you ain't had to pay nobody, you only made $1 million off of some original shit, but you made $6 million off some shit that you sampled. Which one you gonna take? You're gonna take that $6 million. That's $5 more
Right.
mil.
So how does it work when they do sample somebody's beat? Do they need to go? They need to call up the artist and say, hey, I want to
Not
use
the
your
artist. They gotta find the nigga that made the beat.
Yeah.
Fuck the artist. The artist is only
beat. The artist is getting paid too, right?
No, the artist don't get paid unless he use that nigga lyrics.
Yep, that's it.
No, the only person get paid is the producer.
The person that made that.
Yes.
that beat. Whoever made that beat. But think about it. Think about it. See, this is
So why is he using Mary J? So he got to call up Puffy?
9 times out of 10.
That's
Or the
probably
nigga that made the
I'm gonna
beat.
be honest with you. That's
Or-
Stevie J.
Or the nigga that made the beat.
That's
Yeah.
Stevie J.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's probably Stevie
That's
J,
why
'cause it's
Stevie
one of-
J stays so relevant, nigga.
Yeah.
Because all of these beats, nigga, now it's he been in the game for 30 years.
Yeah.
So all of the shit that he made in the early '90s, niggas is using it now.
Yeah.
'cause
And they
I'm
gotta
try-
pay
I'm-
that nigga.
I've been looking at this nigga because I follow him on Instagram. I'm like, how this nigga stay relevant? How he still got all this money?
You said it, but you didn't know.
Yeah.
You said it, but you
just
didn't
said,
know.
yeah.
YG used his sample that he made in '92.
And guess what?
And
Guess
he getting
what?
paid off of that.
Stevie J was hoping that motherfucker used it so he can get another check.
And he hoping it's a hit.
Yeah.
And he hoping it's a hit.
And unfortunately, is a hit.
It's how it works. It's just how it works.
But you got to
Crazy,
think,
man.
and what I was gonna say before you said that was think about the niggas that's using the shit from niggas in the '70s, right? You know the niggas in the '70s, right? Them niggas was getting done. Them niggas was signing up over all of they shit to a record company, right? Like they signing, they publishing, and all of that over.
Yeah, but some of them niggas probably not even alive to this day.
It don't even matter if
They
they
have a
alive.
trust.
They got a trust and a estate.
Yeah.
So their estate should be getting paid.
Yeah.
But these niggas was money hungry and they wanted that 10,000 instead of waiting until that shit popped. They wanted that 10,000 up front. So they signed over their publishing, like just to get that 10 bands. You know what I'm saying? So now they signed over that. Now the company owns it. You feel me? That's how these companies stay rich because they like, oh nigga, you want this $25,000 signing bonus, or you want this $50,000 signing bonus? $20,000, you get that 90-10 split. But if you do the 50,000, nigga, we get to keep 90 and you get the 10.
10%,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know, and then like I was looking at something. I know Mace do it. It's another rapper that does it, man. But anyway, them niggas sell they publishing for 1 year. You heard about that? Niggas sell they publishing for 1 year. Like say Mace. Mace will come on and he'll be like, okay, you know, I'm gonna sell my publishing to this company for 1 year. They get to keep my shit for 1 year, but they giving me $1 million. Like you ever just sit back, but you don't have Apple Music or nothing like that. But you ever just sit back and think like, damn, why are they playing this old shit? Why am I on YouTube and they keep throwing me this old shit?
Yeah.
Because a nigga done paid this other nigga some money to keep his shit for a year. So they know you like hip hop and you listen to 90s rap or whatever. So in your algorithm, nigga, you gonna always have this Mace track coming up. They were like, nigga, play it.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it, I'm gonna play it. And then every time you sitting here at the shop and you playing 90s rap, you notice it's a Mace song that always comes on. You know what I'm saying? Or it can be any artist.
So you telling me that these artists are getting paid from like apps like Pandora and Spotify and all
Hell
that?
yeah.
Yes.
They're getting paid from all this shit?
Yes.
You don't think
Niggas
so?
still getting a paycheck?
So you think these niggas made music and they not gonna be getting paid for it 30, 20, 10, 5 years later?
Yeah, no, they need to get paid for going to concert. You show up in concert, you get paid.
Oh, nigga.
Not for
Hell
some,
no.
Not for some
Stop it.
fucking app that come playing your music.
Stop
Why
it.
would you get a check
because
for that?
you got a copyright, nigga. You got a copyright, you got publishing and all that, nigga. Why you think we doing this shit? If we do this shit and it pop, you don't think you gonna get a check for a nigga watching this shit? Even though they watching it for free, you still getting paid off of it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, residual income.
Yeah, it's residual income for you, but the income comes by niggas watching it.
Yeah.
You only get paid if a nigga's watching it.
Like
Right.
and subscribe.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
On that note, like and subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment,
I
and
understand
subscribe.
because actors, you know, what I mean, actors get paid residual income every time that shit shows on TV or comes on that
Depends
show or
on
that
their
movie.
contract. Depends on their contract.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My boy is
Depends on
an
their contract.
actor. My boy Rashawn, he gets residual income. He's an actor.
He signed a good deal.
You know what I mean?
He
Every
signed
time
a
that
good
movie
deal.
come on TV, he gonna get a check.
Well, he been getting a check lately because Leprechaun in the Hood been on for 2 months.
And Friday, no. The
Wash.
Wash is not on there. It's
No,
not
The Wash
on
ain't on
Netflix. But niggas that's on
The-
Friday, them niggas is getting paid a lot now.
Yeah, the Wash is on Tubi.
It's on Tubi.
Yeah, it's on Tubi.
So nigga getting a check from that too.
But it depends on if you sign that in your contract.
If you sign, no.
If you're in the if you're in the Screenwriters Guild, you're gonna always get a residual.
oh,
'Cause you're in the
SAG.
user.
Oh, he's a SAG. Yeah, he's a SAG actor.
because
Definitely. He's part of the union.
It's the union, yeah, and you know that's what it does.
That's like if you're in the music industry, you got ASCAP and BMI.
Yep.
So when you're making music and it gets played somewhere, nigga, it's a computer that recognizes that shit. That's why we can't play
Certain people's music.
on our show, because if we do, they're muted out. You know what I'm saying? And if say we was getting paid off of this shit right now, them niggas would get paid. You know, 6ix9ine was a nigga that was notorious for, even if you said that nigga name or played anything that nigga said,
He won't in.
he won't in. If you had a topic on 6ix9ine, this
he won't
nigga
in.
had his game so tight, nigga. I respect him. He had his game so tight, nigga, that if you get up there and be like, yeah, 6ix9ine, da da da, we got this segment on 6ix9ine, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, he's getting paid off of
Cease
that.
and assist.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Either you got to take it down or pay that nigga.
Pay that nigga.
You
Yes,
know what
he
I'm
did.
saying? And hip hop, movies, all that shit is the same way.
Yeah. For real.
Shit that goes on forever. You know what I'm saying? Movies go on forever. Once they record them and shoot them, they could play this shit like Seinfeld. They made so much money. You can go to a channel right now. Seinfeld is probably on right now. Martin
Yes.
is on right now. So them niggas is
Yes.
going to stay paid forever.
Ever.
You know what I'm saying? Them is 2 sitcoms that's going to stay paid forever.
Yes.
Because they good. It's good TV.
It,
You know what I'm saying?
it's funny you say that because look,
Yeah.
me personally, Martin is one of my favorite shows, hands down, and I've always based relationships off that. And it was funny, I was watching Black Ink Chicago last week for the first time in a long time, and the dude was like, "Hey, if a woman can't recite a Martin quote, or ain't never seen Martin, I don't know if I could trust her."
On the real.
And it was funny. I felt the same way.
On the real. Especially when you get a
for
certain
real.
age.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you ain't never watched Martin. No. Check this out, man. Check this out, man. I was talking to this lady, right? She told me she lived in Corona, right? So I told her, I said, oh, you live out there by Paris and Riverside. You know what this bitch, excuse me, you know what this lady gonna say?
Right.
Where is that?
How she live in Corona and don't know where Paris?
I said,
and-
those
Those are
are
surrounding
the
cities.
surrounding cities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's weird.
I'm like, did you just move out here? You know
How
what I'm
long
saying?
has she been out here?
No, I didn't just move out there. I just don't know where that. I don't know. I didn't
Oh, wow.
shit. After she said that shit, I kept going. Like, this bitch is
Bye.
crazy.
Yeah, I can't talk to you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, this
buddy.
bitch is real slow
Hey,
right here. You
You
know
was
what I
in there in the
mean?
danger zone.
Yeah, you feel me? Shit.
That's scary.
That's a bitch that's gonna tell you that slavery was a choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She gonna
buddy.
Kanye the situation. You see them Niners. But before we get to sports, man, we got to get to this, man. You know, they laid the Queen of England to rest. You know what I'm saying? Laid her to rest. So our topic ain't about, you know, the Queen being laid to rest. She 96 years old. She lived a
should've
life
been
like a
laid to
motherfucker.
rest.
I ain't gonna say that. Motherfuckers live to 100. It was a lady on TV today. The Hollywood sign is about to turn 100 next year, and this lady that's turning 100 next week, and she was up there to see the sign while they was doing the because they repainting it and shit, putting new gloss on it and all that. Shit gonna cost 200 G's. Don't they know how they
Yeah.
did that shit for nigga 75,000?
Yeah.
Right, for real.
You know what I'm
buddy.
saying? Shit, all they doing is putting a white paint and a clear coat on that shit, and it's gonna cost them $200 and something $1,000. Yeah, I was like, nigga, you crazy? But yeah, I was just saying, Nia,
That's a lot of
motherfuckers.
paint.
Yeah.
No, I have a neighbor who just turned 100 not too long ago. Well,
Hell
beginning of
yeah.
This year.
Shit, should have. No, I ain't gonna say that.
What were you about to say?
It's a lady.
Yes, it's a lady.
Should have paid for her some dick.
How you know she not getting some?
He
How
didn't
you know
say
she
that.
not getting
Shit.
some?
He didn't
Yeah,
say
I
that.
didn't say that. I just said you should have paid for her some. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give her $100.
Nah, you
No,
bring
you
the
go buy-
nigga
yeah,
there.
yeah.
You bring the
Get
nigga
that
there.
guy that massage guy that be cracking women's back and
feel
have them
me?
naked.
No, just let's hook up with Brian.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, Brian like old
I'll give
bitches.
I'll give it to Brian.
yeah, give her
I'll
Brian.
give it to Brian.
Brian to hit it.
Yeah.
He will hit it, love her, and bring her to the club.
He'll bring her up to the
They'd have
shop.
matching
Yeah, he'll
sweatsuits.
bring her to the shop.
She be in the corner asleep. Brian still walking, followed Dwight.
He like, oh, she over there asleep,
Yeah,
bro.
she over there
Yeah,
asleep,
yeah.
man. Don't worry, she good.
Where's the bitch at?
It's her nap time. hey, this her nap time. This me and your time, swag.
You know, she sleep from 3 to 6. She wake up, eat dinner,
Yeah.
And then she go back to sleep at 8.
Yeah.
Nah, he gonna take her to Red Lobster.
Yeah, he is. He's
shit.
taking her to Red Lobster.
But he gonna ask her to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gotta pay.
No.
He gonna wait for her social
No,
security
they gonna
check.
split an ultimate feast,
Oh,
and
shit.
he gonna be mad.
Not the way Swaggy D said he ate that ultimate feast. That nigga said they ain't get done with they potatoes, nigga. That nigga was already done.
He said he was drinking the butter.
Nasty.
Yeah, buddy. He was tearing that ultimate feast
That's
up.
nasty. That's
Yeah,
gross.
like he was at Disneyland.
He
That's nasty.
he drank the butter like Neil was drinking
Yeah.
them olive oil shots.
Taking it to the head.
Bad, hell yeah. So about the Queen Elizabeth,
Hey,
man.
man.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, we was just tripping like, how much is she worth? You know what I'm saying? Because like everybody got it different. I don't give a fuck where you go. The Queen Elizabeth, her net worth is always gonna be different no matter what site you go to. So we're gonna go to my boy Pasadena Sean.
So look, we went on a couple different sites, and it was crazy because at first, when you first hit me about this earlier, you know, I was looking at it and shit didn't make sense.
Right.
So it was funny when I got here and we were all convening and me and you were talking, and I was telling you how it didn't make sense. So check this out. The Queen was worth $500 million.
Right.
But check this out. The Queen had crown jewels that were worth $5.8 billion, which was her possessions. So
She had that $500 million one diamond, right?
$591 million
Yeah.
diamond from India. And
Oh, before you keep going, so while you said India is the country that actually helped rebuild their country
Yes.
after it burned down in 1666.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then they start taxing India. Like, India is like one of the biggest countries,
Right.
right? They got like, what, like 7 billion people? Something
Lot
like
of people,
that.
yeah.
Probably more than that. But they charging them niggas like, if you put it on average, $1.29 per individual every year to tax every year to get their money, and they getting that every year since way back. All right, my bad. Go ahead.
India has 1.38 billion people.
Okay, 1.38 billion. So that's about 2 billion every year that they getting from India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back to what I was saying. The Queen is worth, her net worth was $500 million. Her jewelry collection, which she owned, was her personal jewelry collection, is worth $5.8 million.
Million or billion?
Billion.
Okay.
Billion, my bad. So now, as we're investigating, because it didn't make sense to me.
Right.
So as we start looking up, I started to find out about the Crown Trust. The Crown Trust was something that was established so that they can continue to keep their wealth
Right.
and not be taxed, not be prosecuted or persecuted for anything that they did to maintain their wealth.
Because they all have immunity.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
From any prosecution.
The monarchy of sure. So the craziest shit was that they own so much property between Wales, all of Europe, Scotland, major fronts. The trust is worth $35.3 billion.
And they own Belize.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They own 15 colonies. 15 countries are in colonies.
I'm sorry, I was wrong about the trust. $34.3 billion.
Shit, you was close, nigga.
Yes.
Some money that if we had, nigga,
Man.
disappeared for like 2 years.
Prince William just became a billionaire
Overnight.
overnight. Prince Harry, he's $60 million a year. You get the royal family, you get the sister Anne, she's worth $10 million,
Right.
and that's just on a low level.
Right.
You know, the other brothers, 60 million, 80 million, and they all belong to that trust. And it's just crazy because when you look at her jewelry collection alone, $5.8 billion. You're hiding something. You're hiding something. They hid money like no other.
Oh yeah, they like some drug dealers because they collecting money from everybody,
Yeah.
and can't nobody tell them shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They just say, "Fuck it, we gonna throw it in this trust."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which
Right.
means we gonna hand this down, no matter what
And
happens.
we're going to maintain.
handle, yeah.
This is how we're
You
going to
know?
be able to maintain this way of living.
It's people that's from out there, man, that actually estimate their value of over like $13 trillion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they own like 100. She owned like 150,000 priceless art pieces.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
She owns 50% of their fucking beach.
Yeah. She
You know
does.
what I'm saying? The whole coastline.
Between Wales,
You know.
England, and Scotland.
Yeah, she owns all of that. You know what I mean? She owns so many castles, so many buildings. Basically, all downtown are her buildings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, they still not even in the top 10 in fucking tourists every year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she owns all of this. You know, and that's because she taxing these other countries.
Yeah.
You just think she taxing all these other countries. If she getting $2 billion from India, which has the highest one of the highest populations,
Yeah.
and then she's taxing Belize, she's taxing all of these other countries. So now they're getting all of this money for actually doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know, she doing insider trading,
Yeah.
and she getting all of this money. Martha Stewart went to jail. We was talking
Yeah.
about that.
She
Martha
went to jail
Stewart went
for
to
it.
jail, and she got immunity from all of that shit.
Yeah, she does.
People just turn a blind eye. You
But
know.
that's what they do to maintain their wealth. But the
Right.
moment we try to do something like that, we're prosecuted and persecuted
Man,
for it.
nigga, we Akonin on the niggas.
Locked up,
can't let me out. It won't let me out.
No.
What you got to say about your queen?
Yeah,
You miss her?
she's fucking
Crooked.
wealthy and
Crooked.
I ain't gonna say she's crooked.
And you
but
come from one of
I'm
the
not- I'm-
beautifulest, poorest countries in America.
I'm not gonna say she's
in the
crooked,
world.
you know, because I'm from Belize and she's on our money. But yeah, she's.
Crooked
You
as
know what I mean?
hell.
When you got that kind of money, and you got everybody around you that's struggling, like that's I don't support that shit at all.
Yeah.
I don't support the rich getting richer. And if you got that kind of money, you're that wealthy, it's like you got to look out for your people. It's like help people, help the countries around you that are struggling. You could have helped so many people. You know what I mean?
But Belize isn't her people.
I'm gonna
If you're-
tell you this,
know what I mean?
nigga.
Especially if you're up there in the billionaires, if you're a billionaire like that, like, you know what I mean? You got to help your people. You already know how I feel about that.
Who are her people? That's
She's
what
already
you.
helping.
Those people are in the trust.
That's what you not. That's what you
No,
not
I'm
getting.
I'm not talking about her family. I'm talking about people like in
But
your
those
country.
still aren't
the
her
English,
people.
Only
England, all those countries,
She
surrounding
only helped
countries.
the trust.
Yeah. That's,
If you
that's
weren't
some
in,
greedy shit.
if you
So,
weren't in the trust, then
yeah, I
fuck
don't
ya.
support that shit at all. That's greedy shit at all. I don't support greed at all.
Fuck you.
I don't support the rich getting richer.
That's like this. If we live in Pasadena, right, and we was a fucking army, and we took over Arcadia, right? Arcadia was a fucking country, and we'd be like, nigga, all y'all motherfuckers over there in Arcadia, I don't give a fuck who you are, nigga. If you file your taxes, nigga, you gotta pay us first, right? We ain't thinking about the people that's homeless, sleeping on fucking Foothill and Santa Anita. We ain't thinking about them motherfuckers because, nigga, we so high up, we never get to see a homeless person. Them niggas don't watch TV. They don't watch the news. They don't know about none of that shit. They living a carefree life, nigga. They playing, what's that game they play? They playing polo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Badminton and all that types of bullshit.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Cricket.
Baccarat, cricket.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's what it is,
saying? They
baccarat.
living their life. Why you think she lived to 96, nigga? Because she didn't have a care in the world, nigga. She didn't give a fuck.
She wasn't stressed.
She don't know about y'all niggas out there poor as fucking Belize. She don't know about the niggas
She
poor in
died
no other country.
In Scotland.
You know what I'm
Everything
saying?
she ever wanted. She never been to a grocery store.
Never.
She never went shopping. Everything came to her.
Yeah, for
Everything.
real.
She was like you. Everything come to you.
Do you remember back in the Wild Wild West,
Nothing
right?
came to me.
Do you remember back in the Wild Wild West, right? Think of the Wild Wild West right now.
Yeah.
Remember they used to ride on a horse and carriage.
Right.
She used to go through the town, nigga, on a carriage, nigga, that's worth $500 billion. $500 $500 billion,
No,
bro.
carriage wasn't worth that much, man.
Nigga,
you're
it's
exaggerating
solid
right now.
gold.
You're
Look up,
exaggerating.
look up and see how
I'm
much
looking
that
at it
carriage
now.
is worth.
You're exaggerating.
I may
right now.
okay, it may be 500 million, but it's either 500 billion or 500 million.
Okay,
because
so what's
it's
your
made
point?
with solid gold.
She used to go through this town and do what? Just drive through and look at the
Nigga,
people?
not having a care in the world. Not giving a fuck about this nigga that's over here on his knees that's begging her for money. She ain't got no cash.
But look at her
on
roots. But did you know her roots? She was poor.
What?
Do you know she was poor?
Hey, so he didn't exaggerate that much.
It was worth $1.5 billion.
Do you know that she was poor though?
$1.5 billion.
She was poor before she got into royalty. Did you know
Nigga.
that? Before she got married to
So
You know
she
what I
was
mean?
So she was Meghan Markle.
No,
she was
wasn't.
poor.
So
No,
she
she
was-
wasn't. Did
Exactly.
You watch, did
She
you
was
even watch
poor.
her movies, her little biopic or whatever?
Nigga, if you marry into some shit, nigga, you are. Oh,
She's
man.
poor. She was poor before she married into it.
We gotta believe you because you believe. You
No,
Damn
we don't
right.
need to believe
She
him.
came from a poor family.
We just gonna say, hey, you know,
All right,
you
so-
can look
before
it
she
up.
married
See,
into
how
the family, she was
how
poor.
did Queen Elizabeth become queen?
Prince Philip.
Prince Philip.
Yeah, the Duke of Edinburgh.
Okay, and she married him, and
She
then
married
she
him.
became.
Yeah. She
That's how
became
she
the
got
princess.
her. That's how she became the princess because she was poor.
Oh shit! She married her distant cousin. They was cousins.
So that lets me know, nigga, that she was never poor.
Yeah.
She was never poor. See, in life, whenever a motherfucker is down on the bottom, we all love to hear a sob story. Like, oh man, I'm poor. Like, you ever drove down the street, right? You ever drove, everybody done did this. You ever drove down the street and the nigga pulled up to you in a fucking Toyota 4Runner with his whole family in the car like, man, I'm just so broke. Me and my family, I got this gold. Nobody ever pulled up on you like that? Like, I'm going to sell you this gold, this 14 karat gold for $100?
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. Them niggas is rich, bro. They throwing that sob story at you for you to buy the shit, which is going to be some fake gold. You know what I'm saying? They just giving you a story. That's all she was doing.
That's happened to me before.
But she was giving the people from Belize and every other country a story. Nigga, she been, even if she was born poor, nigga, she been fucking rich for the last 75 years.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
her and 70,
Shit.
not 75, 73. They just celebrated 73 years. No, you're right. 75 years.
Man.
75 years, exactly.
So the bitch been, man, look here, man. We all love to hear a fucking sob story and all of that, bro. So she worth over,
Well, you
all of
already-
her money is worth over trillions of dollars. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What's documented is gonna be $500 million.
Right.
But she's worth in the trillions because, like S was saying, when he was researching this shit, oh, she got $591 million. That's her worth. But she got $5 billion worth of art. She got $7 billion worth of property.
They didn't even talk about the art.
But I'm just giving
Yeah.
an example.
Yeah.
She got all of these different things.
Sound like the motherfuckers on Facebook and said the day she died, because I saw so many comments about, oh, that bitch is this and this and that. I'm like, y'all better stop talking about my queen.
Nigga, she colonized your country. She's
Right.
not your queen.
She's my queen.
She's not.
She helped us out.
I have a question.
The
She
for
Span-
helped y'all.
She helped us. The Spanish was trying to come over and take over, and England came over and said,
Dwight.
no, we're going to make them their own country.
Dwight.
Guatemala was trying to come over and take over.
That nigga.
Do your research before you talk, brother.
Okay, I have a question for you though, Dwight. So how did she become queen again? What made her become queen?
So what happened was,
I know how she became queen. I want
Okay, go
Dwight to
ahead.
tell me. How did she become queen again?
That nigga don't know.
She was a dirt poor. Okay, she came from where I came from, dirt poor.
No, she wasn't.
No,
All
she
right.
wasn't. But
And all right, and the
She married
whoever-
into the family.
no, that's
All
not
right.
how it
It's
happened.
not how it
and her husband met her one day. All right, okay, and that's how they became together.
It's a love
Okay,
story.
Okay, so
No.
I'm gonna tell you how
all
it
right.
happened.
This is
Her father passed, and she was the one in line.
She was groomed.
That's how she became
Yes.
queen because her father died.
Wrong.
She came.
I got it
from
for you
money.
right here.
Her father died.
I don't
and
want to
then
see
she
that
was-
shit. That shit ain't
And
true.
she was in Africa when
I
she
don't want
was.
to see no shit you googled up. That
when she
half
was
of that shit
sworn
ain't
in.
true on Google.
She was in Africa when she was sworn in.
My friend already told you, nigga. You sound with so conviction with
And
this
she- I
bullshit
just
you be
wanted him to
talking.
repeat it
And
again.
she was in the military. I bet you guys don't know she was in the military for a minute.
Queen Elizabeth, born April 21st, 1926, and known to her family as Libet, was groomed as a girl to succeed her father.
Yep.
She married a distant cousin on
the money
November
in the family.
20th, 1947.
And they were married for 73 years.
King George was her daddy. He died, and she became Queen Elizabeth.
At what age?
Queen Elizabeth.
21.
Come on, brother, man.
There you go.
Distant
You got a
cousin.
history lesson.
She was born in
But-
1926.
but-
She became queen in 1947.
Do you know why though?
That's what I'm saying. You love a sob story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to know the real backstory of the whole situation. She wasn't born fucking poor, nigga. Her daddy was the king.
Yeah.
How was she born poor?
Shit.
She was born into it and groomed.
You know? Come on, man. She was groomed
But-
of this life.
But
That mean,
listen, she married a distant cousin to keep the money in the fucking family.
Yep.
They usually do that to keep the bloodline pure. So
Yeah.
when her kids,
That's why all
when
her
she had
kids,
her kids-
that's why her son looks funny, nigga, with those big
And
ears.
and
He
she
looked
didn't
like
want
he
him
was
to be-
born in Alabama, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Look like, nigga, Igor. You feel me? And you know, and if you notice, like, okay, the son, he wanted to marry, he married Princess Diana. Nobody ever liked her.
No.
That's why she wouldn't fuck with Fayed.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Dodie.
saying? That's why she wouldn't fuck with
Well,
Fayed.
I
Dodie.
believe, I believe
And he
that-
didn't wanna
I
marry
believe she
her.
was assassinated. I don't think that was an
She was
accident.
assassinated.
She wasn't assassinated.
I don't believe that was
just
an
was trying to
accident.
speed away from them motherfuckers.
No,
you know what I'm
no,
saying?
I don't believe that was an accident. I
buddy.
believe that was on purpose. They took her out.
Well, paparazzi was chasing them, and them niggas was trying to speed away. And if you know anything about the Autobahn, it ain't no speed limit.
Right.
So them niggas in the Mercedes Benz, nigga, Maybach, back in the days, nigga, them motherfucker doing 200 miles an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they smashing, and nigga couldn't control it, and they crashed, and they all died. You know what I mean? So I don't know about an assassination. They didn't find no bullet wounds or
What are
nothing
you
like
talking
that.
about? When it happened, everybody was speculating about that. You didn't hear the speculation? You didn't watch the news?
Yeah, but
Hey.
I also seen the car crash.
Hey, you know what's funny?
It's hard to run in front of a nigga that's
Yeah.
going 200 miles an hour and set
Yeah.
up some blocks or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's real hard to do.
Yeah.
Shit.
They didn't want the pictures that bad. That was a hit.
It would have been other motherfuckers that died too that day that wasn't in that car if they would have set it up like that. You know what I mean?
Because she should have been, if she was still alive, she would be the queen right now. She would have took over.
No,
No.
she
No,
married
it
into it. Her
would've
son would have
taken
still
over.
been the
She would've
king.
been
It
the
would have
queen.
still
Yeah,
been,
he would still been the king.
King Charles.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
But
Yeah.
she would have been
It
queen.
would have still been
Yeah,
King
Charles.
Charles, and
Yeah.
she would have been queen. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't have been a princess no more. She would have been a queen.
Yeah,
That's
Charles
what I
is the
just
king.
said. She would have took over.
No,
No.
she wouldn't have, nigga.
No, she wouldn't have.
She
No.
ain't in the bloodline. She ain't in the bloodline. She just married into the family.
Yes, sir.
So the firstborn son is gonna be king, which is King Charles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She don't just because she was Queen Elizabeth, that just means that it wasn't no brother to take over. It wasn't no king
Yeah,
to
she
take
was the
over at
firstborn,
that
yeah,
time.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why she took over. Now her bloodline takes over. That you ever seen what's the cartoon, nigga? What's the cartoon? King fuck. When the uncle killed the daddy, Simba.
Oh, Lion
Lion King.
So the uncle, he wanted to be the fucking king.
Right.
But
Right.
Lion King, he was the man. So he was trying to kill the daddy so he can be the king.
Right.
But Simba, he ran him off. But Simba was next in line, and if Simba wasn't gonna do it, then the uncle was gonna be the king. That's why all the little hyenas niggas was like, "Oh, our king, our king." But then when Simba came back, he turned into the king.
Right.
So just think of that in real life, right? So since she didn't have no brother, she became the king. I mean, basically the queen.
It was her
You know what
throne.
I'm saying? It's only her.
Because they only had
You know
one
what I'm
kid.
saying? So yeah, I mean, you know, cartoon imitates life.
It doesn't
sometimes.
always. It doesn't. It's not always about the bloodline, brother.
It is.
Always
It is about the
It's
bloodline.
Always,
It's always about the bloodline.
Always,
Yes, it
bro.
is.
If
That's
you
why.
marry into a family and you're not part of the
you
line,
No,
do not
nigga.
get
you
to
can
take
still
over.
become
No.
queen and king.
No.
You do
You
not
can
get
still
to
become
take
queen
over.
and king.
No,
You-
that's not
you
how
don't
it
have to
works.
be
You
part
can't
of
be
the
the ruler.
bloodline.
That's not how
You
it
sound
works.
ridiculous.
That's
You
not
can-
how it works.
You sound ridiculous. Do
But
your
hold on.
math.
Look.
Do your
He's-
math.
He's halfway right. He's halfway right. Now, the part that you're right at is like King Charles, right? When
Right.
King Charles is the king, if he was still with Diana, she would
She
be
would
the
still
queen.
be Princess Diana. Yeah,
She would be
Queen
the
Diana.
queen.
You're
She
right.
would be Queen Diana, but she doesn't run it because she's not Queen Elizabeth's actual blood. So he would have been. You feel me? Now, if he would have died, that's where it would have got fishy. Where she would have took over as queen because she's the next. I don't know if she was next in line because nigga, I don't live in a monarchy. So I don't know if she would have been or it would have went to the son, but because she was married to him when she had been queen, that's where it fucks up for me. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I hear what you're saying.
That's what I'm asking. Would she had to been queen? Because if Prince Charles died, would she have become queen, or would it go to Prince Harry or one of the sons? You get what I'm saying?
Right. I get what you're saying.
You know, I don't know, but that's where it gets tricky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, just say Meghan Markle, she just married Prince Harry, right? So everybody died, and he the only one left, and he dies. Then she becomes the queen by default because it ain't nobody else. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's where it'll get fishy because it ain't nobody else to give it to. You know?
So it would be the eldest son
Yeah. The
that
eldest
takes
son.
over. It wouldn't
Yeah.
be the wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So it'll still
Or
went down.
eldest child.
Right.
Like as in because when Queen Elizabeth's father died, her mother was still alive. And she still became queen.
Right, because she was the.
Yes, because she was next in line. So if he
Okay.
dies,
Even though the mama.
Diana wouldn't have been queen.
Okay.
It would have went to her son.
Right. Then what would they would have called her?
So she still would have been queen. I looked and saw.
She would have been queen, but he would have
but
been the king.
Yeah.
Okay.
But because the thing with Queen Elizabeth is her mom was still the queen, but she stepped aside and let her daughter take that.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Queen Elizabeth only had one sister, Princess Margaret, Countess of Snowdon.
And she probably still had bread. She was countess, counting up bread.
Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next subject. We
Sports.
All right, Queen Elizabeth, rest in peace.
Yo,
Yes.
queen.
Get that shit back.
Yeah, she have a lot of money, but y'all better give some of that money back. But you know,
Get that shit back.
India want their diamond back.
They want their diamond back. So does South Africa.
So does Africa. Give them their
Yeah.
shit.
So does South Africa.
Run them their jewels. Or
Literally.
money, whichever.
Give them the jewels because they'll make way more money off of it.
Yeah. Cut that shit up in pieces.
so was let me ask you all this question.
I thought you wanted to start.
I'm gonna ask one. We're gonna ask one more question before it's over.
You gonna ask one more
because I know you guys are probably concerned about it. You know what I mean? But I'm really not. But do you think the Queen accepted Meghan Markle when she married?
Fuck no. She was next to get hit.
No.
Yeah.
She was next to get hit because you know why? It tainted her bloodline.
Yeah.
You got a little nigger in the house now.
And she already had kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a big
she was
no-no.
damaged goods when
Yeah.
she
Yeah,
came
that's
in.
a big no-no.
She had been married already and
You know?
divorced.
Yeah, that nigga met her in the strip club.
Yeah.
He put that thing on her. She gave that. What's that? This is the person who gives me the Zuzu Wizard 2000.
Oh man.
She's an actress, okay?
I don't know what the fuck she was. She put that on him. He had never had that before.
Gave him that golf
Yeah.
3000.
Yeah.
Oh,
He had
wow.
never had that before.
That nigga said, "What? These bitches that come to the fucking queen?
Yeah.
I mean, the mansion, nigga.
Yeah, they don't do this shit.
They ain't doing this.
No.
Shit. She licking
Nigga.
on the balls and all
Look,
that.
look.
Oh
Look.
wow!
Hey,
Really?
hey, and then one day she licked the one that stink and not the one that wink.
Oh, yeah.
And man, I'm telling you, man.
That nigga proposed the next
Yeah,
day.
he did. He did, nigga. She sucked his asshole, man. I'm telling you.
That nigga said,
Pause.
oh, yeah. That nigga said, yeah, this is the
It's
one
a wrap.
for me.
It's the one.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, buddy. Gotta do it to me too.
Hey, man, but to sports, man. The fucking Raiders, man. Man, get your shit together, man. The fucking Derek Carr. That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck you.
I told you all the time, nigga, I don't believe in Derek Carr. And nigga, fuck him.
I
Fuck
don't
him as
believe
a
in
record
Derek
label,
Carr.
as a staff.
Yeah, as a CEO. Man,
Oh, man.
fuck.
He remind me of a poor man's Brett Favre. He tries to put it in there, but he ain't won nothing.
That
You know
nigga
what I'm
can't even
saying?
throw his hands in his pocket. I'm telling you, man. That nigga can't even throw his hands in his pocket, man.
Shit.
That's a cold nigga, man.
Oh man.
Okay, well, since we're speaking of Brett Favre, did you hear about what he did?
Yeah, with the PPP money.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, he said he took millions from the welfare fund.
Yeah, that was a different one. He took money from the PPP that he was doing appearances and he was never showing up and he was getting bread from that. And then after that, the nigga started taking the welfare money. You know what I'm saying? Was that what you was looking up right now?
Yeah, I'm looking up. Yeah,
read it for us because this shit is crazy as fuck.
Get your welfare check.
Go ahead. This shit is crazy as fuck. I was reading about this shit too.
No, I don't have no. I just saw this little thing that somebody posted that says Brett Favre. It has a picture of
Golden State Warriors win NBA championship.
Yeah,
I won.
I was just looking at this meme that has a picture of Kaepernick and Brett Favre. It says Kaepernick took a knee, and it says Brett Favre took millions from the welfare fund.
Yeah.
shit's true.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, just
we living in a cold world.
Yeah, getting money from shit that and it was all during the pandemic too. You know what I'm saying?
But what I don't understand is why is these motherfucking celebrities or millionaires should not be allowed to get any PPP at all. That's supposed to be for people who are really struggling and hurting. Why is these motherfucking rich people getting PPP at all?
Because they lost money and they're able
I don't
to
give
claim
a fuck
it.
what they lost, motherfucker. You already wealthy. You don't need no PPP.
I said
Okay. Do you know what the
lost money.
PPP means?
Of course I know what it means.
What do you mean?
What does it mean?
Paycheck protection program.
Okay, so the PPP is really
Pandemic
not,
protection program.
It's really not for them per se.
Exactly.
Even though they pocketing the money, it's for your employees that work for you that's missing checks because it's a pandemic. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you get that money, you supposed to be like, okay, nigga, here go your 2 racks, here go your 2 racks. And they was probably saying that, nigga, they had 100 employees. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, get the fuck up out of here. That's supposed to be for people like us.
You
The
think
middle-
Brett,
the
you
poor-
think- you think Brett got some paper?
That's
Nigga.
supposed to be the poor and the middle class, not the fucking wealthy. The wealthy need to pay them people out of their
He
pocket.
lives in Mississippi.
Why?
They were closed.
Why?
Why?
The fuck you mean
They
why?
lost money.
The wealthy
Why?
people need to pay them and your employees out of your pocket if you got employees.
Stop it, bro. You sound fucking
Did you pay your
ridiculous right
employees
now.
out your pocket?
You really sound ridiculous. Nigga, you gonna pay for a nigga that can't come to work because your business is closed? So just because you got $1 million in the bank, you think you supposed to be able to pay these niggas?
You're damn right.
Stop it. Stop it.
First of all, he ain't got no employees. He ain't got nobody working for him. What does he do?
We
He
don't
working for
know.
himself.
We don't know.
None of these motherfuckers.
We just talking about what the payment protection means. You talking about him, but we talking about what does that mean? That means if you own a company and you pay into this, you paying these employees that can't come to work. I know a couple of fucking companies out here, nigga. It was a OPSEC security company, nigga. Niggas are still going to work during the fucking pandemic, and them niggas still got a PPP. You feel me? They got like over a half a shit. What they get? $500,000, $500,000. They didn't give these niggas no loans that's going to work. You get what I'm saying?
Bro,
they got that
the
money.
PPP is not for wealthy people. That's not what it was made for. It was meant for businesses, people with businesses who are struggling. Small businesses.
It's for any business.
Small businesses,
It's
not for wealthy businesses, not for fucking Fortune 500 companies. None of them. It's for small businesses and people who are struggling.
I get you.
That's what it was for.
I get you. But if you Brett Favre and you got a company, you probably only got less than 100 employees. You get what I'm saying? He ain't owning no Fortune 500 company.
So,
he
yeah.
probably got a motherfucking Marshalls.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that shit that pisses
only
me
got
off. You
100
already know that
employees.
pisses me off because I don't support the rich getting richer, and these motherfuckers should not. After, especially if you played all that time in the NFL and you got all this money, motherfucker, you better make that money work, nigga. Stop trying to get another paycheck. Stop trying to do nothing else. All right,
Especially
sit your ass
if you
down and
living
retire.
in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Sit your ass down and make that money work for you. Open up a business that's gonna work for you.
Okay. He opened up a business that's going to work for him. Now you got the pandemic. The business got to close, and he still want to pay his employees.
And he really,
that's why you got
really had the nerve to apply for PPP.
Man,
Get the fuck out of here.
I really don't think you get it. Like, what side of your fucking brain are you thinking on? What side of your brain is you thinking on?
The very front.
Like, come on, man. You got to think about it, bro. No matter
man,
what.
he still gets sponsors. This man still got fucking commercials going on, brother. So what's
Yeah, he made a lot of bread.
What is that saying? What are we
Said he
reading?
made about $50 million.
You know what I'm saying? See,
Not
that's
just
off
off
of
the
what?
PPP.
PPP?
No, that's just his income.
Yep.
He's
You know?
still getting endorsements. I'm sure he still got fucking commercials.
Yeah.
So why do you need to go after a PPP?
Because you don't want to pay your employees off of your earnings.
No, he
you want to
needs
play
to do
them
that.
off of the earnings that you missing from the job that they're doing.
That motherfucker is still worth $100 million.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So he needs to pay his
course.
employees off of his money.
Yeah, he's still worth $100 million.
Don't be trying to fucking make no extra money to pay your employees, motherfucker. You pay them out of your pocket, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
He's mad.
He got mad.
Damn right. That shit pisses me off to
It
the
is.
core.
Pay me the $10 you owe me.
These wealthy motherfuckers. That shit pisses me off to the core when I hear shit like that. And I'm seeing shit where Jay-Z and motherfuckers like that is trying to get PPP. Like, motherfucker, are you serious?
No, they wasn't trying. They did.
They got it.
You know what I mean? Like
They
should,
wasn't trying.
None
They
of these
did.
motherfuckers. If you worth money like that, you should be not trying to go after no PPP, no EDD, none of that shit, motherfucker. You worth millions of dollars. You better get the fuck up out of here and leave that money for the people who need it. That's why this shit ran out so fast. That's why they said the shit ran out, because motherfuckers like y'all who are already wealthy still trying to get some of that money. Like, no, motherfucker, leave that for the people who really need it. You son of a bitches, you snakes.
I feel you.
You
But
son
the
of
niggas
a
that really
bitch.
got it and did what they were supposed to
You
do,
snake.
they paid their employees.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, that's why y'all don't want me in office. Make me the president or the mayor or the governor or anything. You rich motherfuckers wouldn't get a penny from me, you motherfuckers.
So you was gonna go over all million
if you're a millionaire,
applications?
you're damn right, motherfucker. If you're a millionaire,
Stop it.
a billionaire, motherfucker,
All that shit was
this-
computerized.
all right, this is for the poor and the middle class. Anybody who's poor and middle class will get the benefits.
He could have
Not
set
you
it up,
fucking
set up a
snakes who was
system
trying to get-
where if they made over a certain amount, they couldn't get it because they were asking those type of questions. So
Yeah, these greedy
he could have made
motherfuckers.
it. He could have done it.
That shit pisses me off, man.
Next,
Greedy. I can't stand a greedy motherfucker. It's like if you already wealthy, you already own properties, you already got a lot of money. You know what I mean? Sit your ass down somewhere, motherfucker, and work with what you got, and let somebody else get some money.
See, what I think you're thinking about is the hood way niggas was doing it in the hood. Niggas was doing it in the hood and saying, yeah, I own this company called Baker's Beanery, right? And they like, nigga, I got 10 employees, nigga, and they all need to get paid, right? So they was like, okay, nigga, they get paid $4,000 a month for 10 employees. That's $40,000. Now we getting 3 months worth of paycheck protection for these niggas that couldn't work for these last fucking 6 months. So I'm gonna get $1 million for my company. What they were supposed to do is they were supposed to pay these dudes that weren't getting a paycheck because the store was closed. Like every store on Colorado that you see that's still open that was closed during the pandemic, all the motherfuckers had the PPP.
Yeah.
You feel me? The fucking boss is probably worth 10, 20, 30 million dollars, but the employees wasn't getting no money. So now they get the payment protection. They able to pay these employees while they can't come to work and do this. And so when they open back up, the same niggas that was working already had their bills and all that paid, so they came back to work. That's what it was actually for. It really wasn't for these niggas that's out here scamming and like, oh nigga, I need the payment protection nigga from my fucking clothing company that I was selling t-shirts, and I had nigga Ray, nigga Lil John, nigga Lil Roscoe, all these niggas working for me. I got their numbers, they social and all that, so I'm getting all the money for myself. You thinking of it like that, but these niggas that's really doing this, that's paying their employees to keep their money in their pocket so they can come back to work when we finally do open up. That's what it was actually for. You thinking of the hood part that's thinking that money is going into their pocket when it's actually going into the pockets of their employees. You get what I'm saying? Right. And they were still getting a portion of it.
I'm not thinking of the hood part.
You have to.
I'm not thinking of the hood
because
part. You got me all screwed up.
Obviously, I don't, nigga, because you thinking, oh, they supposed to pay the money out of their pocket. Why the fuck would you pay the money out of your pocket when the government got a program that's gonna pay these employees that you have out of a fund?
That money is only a certain amount of money. It runs out. That's why a motherfucker ran out. It's only a certain amount of money they put in there for the paycheck protection program. It's not an endless amount of money.
It don't matter if it's endless or not.
The people that really need it should have got that money.
But it's for people.
And the government should have been like, you know what?
It's for people that's on record for working.
The government should have been like, you know what I mean? You know what? You're Brett Favre, you're Jay-Z, you're Bill Gates, you're whoever you are.
So you're not putting
the money. The government should have been like, you know, man, you're already wealthy, you're already millionaire.
You're not putting nothing.
You're already this, you're already that. You're not gonna get it.
You're not putting nothing up against the scammers. You're not putting nothing up against the scammers.
We're gonna give it to Mr. Ferguson because he's a struggling business.
You're not putting nothing up against the scammers, nigga, that was actually stealing the fucking money. You're going to go to these niggas that really had legitimate businesses just because they was worth millions of dollars, and you saying they shouldn't get it, but the nigga that's living under a nigga porch, nigga, and another nigga say, hey, nigga, you can get this money if you say you got this money, and he was supposed to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's not what I'm saying.
I got to answer this. Raven, you know I'm doing a show. Yeah.
What's going on? Is she all right? Sound like she was arguing with somebody.
Man, Raven always be arguing. That's my fucking problem child. Shit. She done turned into a little hood.
What's she arguing with? Is he arguing with a boyfriend or something?
Nah, he at work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna call her in a second. We'll be done in a second because we are an hour and 55 minutes in. But yeah, man, you blaming the scammers that's doing the scamming shit that really ran the money out from getting the 10,000 here, 10,000 there, 10,000, 20,000. You blaming them niggas. I mean, you're not blaming them niggas, but the niggas that's actually really paying their employees because they don't want to pay it out of their pocket. You blaming them niggas.
They're damn right. I'm always gonna blame the wealthy. I'm not gonna blame the fucking poor.
But these other niggas is going to jail.
If they doing a scam or not.
But these other niggas is going to jail for doing these scams.
I don't care what they're doing. I'm not gonna blame them. I'm gonna blame the motherfuckers like the Brett Favres, the Jay-Z's, the Bill Gates. I'm not gonna
blame them.
All right, I'm not gonna blame the poor. I'm always gonna blame the wealthy, because them the motherfuckers that's doing the real scams. Come on, look at Donald Trump. We still can't see his tax returns.
For what?
As long as we know, that motherfucker probably got some PPP money too.
He did.
His bitch ass.
Why you want to?
He did. He got a whole lot of it.
Exactly. So, come on now.
I get you. Yeah. I get you. But I'm just saying, you want to blame one party, you got to blame both parties. You can't just blame one. You got to blame them all. You going after individuals when it was a million motherfuckers that was getting them little 10,000s. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't support the rich getting richer, man. I'm all about letting that money trickle down to the rest of us who needs it.
And that's what it was supposed to be doing for
and
the
that's
niggas
what's wrong
that was
with this
making
country.
5,000-6,000 a month.
That's what's wrong with this country. You know what I mean? We got to do better.
Okay, you are right about that. It is capitalism.
Yeah. We do got to do better.
We got to do better as a people. Like, come on now.
But if a nigga scamming, he's scamming. You know? Just like niggas from Detroit, niggas from Atlanta, they was coming out here, nigga, getting the EDD money. That's why that shit ran out so fast. Yeah. Because niggas heard that, nigga, they was giving an extra X amount of dollars, nigga, on the EDD in California, and niggas from other states came out here and washed up all the money.
Anyways,
you know what I'm saying?
We're going to be done with this topic.
Well, I'm just saying.
You're doing a little too much right now.
I'm just saying. How you get cut off?
I'm just saying.
A nigga can't even finish his motherfucking conversation around here.
That's why the money ran out, because niggas is scamming. When a nigga got something going on that's so good for a person that really supposed to be getting that money, and then everybody get a wind of it, it's computer based. So everybody starts scamming because it's computer based. It's a whole lot of niggas that's in jail right now. Nigga that did fucking $100,000. I know you heard about niggas that got caught in Vegas with 27 EDD
I
cards.
don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it.
I don't give a fuck what you want to hear about, nigga.
We're not gonna talk about it.
I don't give a fuck what you want to hear about. It's the niggas that was in Vegas, nigga, that got caught with 28 EDD cards, nigga, with $75,000 in cash in the car, and it's in 28 niggas' names, and they going getting the money out every day, 300, 500, 1,000, whatever they can get out the EDD that day. You know what I'm saying? You don't think about those niggas. Those are niggas that's taking the money away. It's a nigga got caught in Pasadena in a fucking Maserati with 10 fucking EDD cards, and how he got caught, nigga, was because he busted a U on Colorado. You know what I'm saying? He doing dumb shit like that with all that money in the car. You know? So, you know, bro, you just got to think about it. You know, scammers, they do their shit, and nobody want to hate on them and none of that. But when a nigga that's doing it for real, you want to hate on them.
Yeah.
Like, you just because they already rich.
Tighten
You
up.
know what I mean? You got to do it both ways. You got to say fuck the scammers and fuck Brett Favre. You can't just say fuck Brett Favre and let these scammers because
scam.
You know what I'm saying? You got plenty niggas that was actually not working at the time where they denied a nigga EDD, and them niggas was really fucking working. You got plenty of them niggas that's still waiting on their check. You know?
Yeah, you ain't lied about that.
Yeah. But shit, we've been going 2 hours on this shit.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if this shit got recorded, nigga, because this nigga, I think this nigga internet then went out. You know what I'm saying? We might fuck around and have to come back and do another episode 29. We got the audio, but we don't have the video. We gonna see. Hopefully it record. Even though the shit ain't showing, I'm gonna show you. It's been looking like that, nigga, for the last hour.
It's all right. Let's see what it do.
We gonna see what it do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Any last words, man? Any last words? Swaggy?
Shit, yeah. My last words is
don't be rich, nigga, and try to get the money.
Exactly. So yeah, for all you rich motherfuckers out there, sit your ass down somewhere. Let us get some of that money. Let the poor people in the middle class get some money. Stop trying to be greedy, motherfuckers. I can't stand greed. All right,
Nia?
Before Nia goes, I don't know why this nigga can't stand greed. He want to praise Queen Elizabeth. This bitch was the symbolism of greed.
Yes, she was.
You know what I'm saying? You praising
Talk
that
about
bitch,
my queen.
and she was fucking the symbolism of greed. This bitch is worth over $10 trillion, nigga.
Greed.
And Belize is fucking poor. So,
well, that's a different country. We
Give
over
me
there. I'm talking about
everything
this
that I
country.
need.
We're not in that country, so
nigga,
we can't.
worldwide. We worldwide
Come
with
on
this
now.
shit,
Anyways,
nigga.
what you gotta say?
You know what I'm saying?
What you gotta say, Nia? So
When
we
that
can
nigga
wrap
wrong,
this up.
nigga wrong, he always want to go to the next subject, nigga.
What you gotta say? So we can
Face
wrap
the
this up?
facts,
'Cause
nigga.
I'm ready.
Your queen was a bitch, and she took over y'all country, nigga, and took taxes from y'all, nigga, for nigga over 70 years, nigga, and y'all still got her on y'all money, and she still owns shit. Y'all paying taxes into her, and you still want to call her your queen, nigga.
Bang, bang.
Death to the queen.
So let me tell you that what's
Nigga.
funny about that is your country is paying for her likeness on that bill.
Yep, exactly. Taxes on everything.
Everything.
You know. My bad, Nia.
Nia.
It's okay. It's okay. Love, peace.
And
It
hair
got a little
grease.
intense there.
Oh, shit.
But no, just everybody be safe and try to relax and enjoy life. It's too short. Unless you're the Queen of England and then you get
You live to
90
96.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't give a fuck. You got all these countries paying you. You know what I'm saying? You 90 years old getting your pussy ate by a young nigga from Belize and you giving them $100 each lick.
Yeah.
$100 a lick.
$100 a lick. You know what I'm saying?
And then lock him in a little box.
Yeah. You cannot come out, young man.
Until I
I'll
want
be
you
ready
to.
for you at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Tomorrow.
Oh, shit. Any last words, S?
Man, man, stay down till you come up, man. That's all I could say, man. And love yourself, man. Because if you don't love yourself, man, you can't love anybody else, man.
Mm-hmm. Amen. What I gotta say, man, is, man, we can't hate on nobody that's getting money. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if the nigga scamming, if the nigga doing it illegally. We can't hate on the nigga for getting money. If the nigga get caught for doing some illegal shit, I mean, you know, He tried to stay down till he came up, and that was the way he thought it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give a shout out to everybody out there that's, you know what I mean, every day they wake up, they like, shit, you know, I'm trying to do something different, you know, because I don't give a fuck how old you are, you can always learn new shit.
Yes,
they
sir.
say you can't teach an old dog new tricks,
Bullshit.
nigga. You can wake up and learn some new shit
Yes, you
every
can,
day,
every
nigga.
day.
We got the internet right at our hands, man. You can go on YouTube and learn anything you fucking want to. You can start school tomorrow, nigga, and learn some new shit.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, you just got to be better tomorrow than you was today. You know what I'm saying? And just because you got ends, don't make them niggas your friends. And this is episode motherfucking 29 of new wave shop talk, nigga. And we out of here. Hopefully this
real.
episode got recorded so you can see this nigga over here getting mad about some bullshit.
He was hungry.
You know, he was hangry. You know what I'm saying? We got some donuts over there for this nigga from Randy's. And we out of here.
Yes, sir.
Yada da.
You're now tuned in to the #1 podcast. I give you New Wave Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk. New Wave Shop Talk, New Wave, New Wave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. New Wave, New Wave.
Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. I need some of them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.